Yo, what's going on, guys? Hopefully this worked this time. It just like crashed the stream before when I tried. So hopefully this time's good. Sorry I'm a second late here. This did that to me twice. Hopefully it's okay. Looks like it's loading in now. Think we should be good. With the fish here as well. Man, hopefully it loads in. Come on, there we go. Yeah, sorry guys. For some reason it like minor crashed like twice and I was starting to load up the stream. So I don't know why, but looks like we're good now. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. Happy Sunday. Thought there's a Reggie up this way as well. We're gonna go take that down before the Daily Incense today. What's up, Andy? Nick said someone say Shundo. Dude, Nick got a Shundo Mr. Mime today. If you haven't seen it, I think it's in the Discord. Definitely check it out. Can't believe that. It's insane Shundo to get. Huge congrats, man. Catherine says, what's up, Big Toe? Oh my God, not much. Thanks for calling me that. Elise, how you doing? I am feeling better. Yeah, yesterday was crazy. I mean, it happens to the best of us, I guess. I've often said, I kind of, on these grinds, always just assume that, you know, I'm feeling bulletproof in any weather. But yesterday, it's crazy, man. I'm talking to you guys and I like would fully forget like what I was doing for a sec. It's like, oh my God, I am unwell, but we're feeling better today. What's up, Edwin? Good to see you, man. Critton as well. How we doing, Critton? Criton. Yeah, there's a Regito over here, and now that we have to, we're back to pilgrim times, walking to raids and all. We'll mosey on over there and then pop the Daily Incense. Gonna pop it before, but might just be a little bit of a waste of time if we do that. Glad you're feeling better. Yeah, thanks, man. It wasn't too bad. It was just like, I think a mixture of being dehydrated, not eating enough, and the sun. Like even today, man. Today is boiling hot, but I hopefully prepared a little bit better today. Got lots of Gatorades and stuff on me. Also, I guess those mega something. Trying to think what I need candies for on the day. We don't really need carp candies. Would be cool to have some more always. I don't know. Guess we'll just go with Ray. When I'm like in doubt, I just go with Ray, man. Anything that covers 3 types, so either this, Groudon, Kyogre, you can't miss. They're all pretty good. Got a shiny Sneasel, nice. Young Sneezy. All right, if you guys want to pop into Reggie, by the way, that's where I'm walking right now. Always like the Shadow Raids. Did a Lapras just before the stream because it was unfortunately going to end. The timer was going to run out before the stream started. Nothing good for me, but Rachel got the shiny, which is sick. What's up, Tessa? How we doing today? I'm sad that this event's going away. The bonuses are just way too good. Speaking of that, I should have Star Piece and Lucky Egg and all the fixins on. We are going to pop the Daily Incense, so just going to wait for that raid. Tess says, I like me a Mega Rayquaza. I think everyone does. Can't wait for that to come back. Do we get some quests done? We do. This gives us Voltorbius Maximus 411. Nothing too great there. Yesterday was not good. Even had hallucinations about getting Hundo Dono bombs. Maybe the sun. Yeah, that was crazy, man. Shout out to you guys. I mean, I don't know what happened yesterday. There was a lot of shenanigans, but the love was flowing. Seriously, you guys are the best. That was insane. I was trying to comprehend what was going on in a lot of different ways yesterday. All right, let me work my way over here. Got a Hundo Rufflet, a 96 IV. And, oh, you got the shiny Basculin? Nice. I've been trying to get that. A lot of quests, and I wasn't sure if it's boosted or not, at least. But good to hear you got it, because I don't know what the shiny rate is on that thing. It's got to be kind of tough to get, though. All in all, I think this entire event, I've maybe done 50 to 60 quests, but, like, it doesn't sound like that many. But when you have to run a route to do each one of them, it's kind of a lot, I guess, right? Hopefully we get them today. What's up, Daniel? That's Spirit as well. How you feeling today? Good. Boiling hot, though. It almost looks like it's, the air looks smoky here today because the air quality is probably pretty bad, but we'll do what we can do today. You evolved your Nundo Magikarp? Nice. I've been debating mine, Elise. I've been bringing it up. That's not it. This guy, I keep asking you guys, like, is there any good argument to not evolve this? Because, like, for me, Gary's my favorite, right? I know it's kind of cool to have the 10 CP Carp and stuff like the Nundo. It's not a level 1, though. Like, so if it was a level 1, maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I evolve this? It would go into a 131 Gary, which is pretty funny. It's a little baby Gary. I don't know. Get enough hydration? I hope so. Joel says no. But why, though? Nick says the fish. You guys think I should leave him alone? Tiger says keep it. Really? I mean, I'm a little bit indifferent to it. Also, hatch an egg is a big deal because that can be Audino. the regular non-event quest, so I'm keeping that for now. Worst case, it'll be Trubbish. Can be Chimecho as well. 10 CP Nundo, 2 Q to evolve. Okay, guys. I guess. At least I'd evolve it in a heartbeat if my Dragonite was... Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I've had it sitting there for a long time. Like, some of them I just do, like, no problem at all. Like this guy, we got the Cyndaquil the other day. And it's like, well, Nundo Typhlosion's way cooler, right? Like, some of them are no-brainers. This one was caught as is. Believe it or not. It was not caught as a Slackhoth. It was caught as a Slack King in the wild. So, I was walking with a friend, and I'm like, oh my god, slacking over there. And I caught it, and I was like, dude, it's a Nundo, and his ran. So, that was super painful, but... Yeah, the Nundos are just cool, man. I don't know. I have 3 Nundos of Bagon. I haven't evolved it. We could evolve that to Salamence. That'd be kind of cool to have, right? You know what? If we have 3 of these, let's do that. Let's get the Nundo Salamence. And then we're going to hop in this raid, because I'm pretty much here. Let's do it. I'm not a huge fan of the Middle Evolution Shelgon, but we'll evolve it all the way to Salamence, just for fun. And this will actually be pretty cool. 1600 CP on the nose. And yeah, I managed to get 3 of these on Bagon Calm Day Classic and 0 hundos. And it was weather boosted 2 of the 3 hours. So like the chances of that happening are actually insane because you can't get a Nundo with weather boost. So I only had 1 hour. I got 3 Nundos and no hundo. Made no sense at all. But there we go. The Nundo Salamanca. That's pretty cool, man. I like that. K with the 10 says snacks and hydration dono. We wouldn't want to leave our houses with our phones on less than 10%. Stay hydrated today. Definitely a good call. Thank you very much for the message and, of course, the crispy 10 bomb. I brought a bunch of Gatorade stuff today. Hopefully, it's going to be smarter. But thank you for thinking of me. You and Aaron are the absolute best. Really appreciate Aaron sending me a message, making sure I'm okay and stuff last night. Also, that's a research hundo. Yeah, not a hundo here, though. All right, let's pop in. Thank you again, Kay. What an absolute legend. And here we go. Let's beat up a Reggie. We would have been in this raid far long ago if it wasn't for not having the pass trick, but it is what it is. And let's also do this. Get Jerry the Best in there. Sweet. Yeah, I'm looking forward to finding some birds today, man. It's been like a given. Every day we find a bird pretty much. Like it's almost a guarantee at this point we're going to see a bird. It's a matter of if it's going to shine or not, obviously, but like feeling very confident in our ability to find birds. Nate said it's my favorite Pokemon Go streamer. Hey, thanks, man. Love to hear that. Glad to hear you liking the vids. Snipe is my final raid. Okay. I'll send you one on the back end, K, in case any shenanigans happen with the passes and stuff. But sweet, let's go. That's awesome. That's exciting, too. Getting yourself a new Shundo today. Yeah, no worries, Elise. No worries at all. As always, no pressure to join raids. Whenever you're ready, works for me, right? I'll spam out some other invititos. Found Articuno today. Maybe a shiny cousin made his way to Canada. I hope so. I certainly hope so. Had a pretty good day so far, not Pokemon related, but me and Garlic went to this awesome little breakfast place. It's on the side of a river. It's an old mill. So the building was built, I think, in like 1813 or something, and it's all original stone and stuff. Fantastic breakfast. The place is like kind of a mind warp to go into. It looks like you're living like hundreds of years ago. Like everything on it is completely original on the side of a river. So kind of a cool way to start the day today. And the breakfast was outstanding. One of the best breakfasts I've ever eaten in my entire life. So it's an awesome way to start the day. I should take some pictures of that place. Like it's all stone, right? They used to build, I guess, houses and buildings out of like just straight stone. And it looks really wild, man. But here we go. 6 of us going in. Still trying to earn 2 candies with Ray. Oh, man. Yeah, the legendaries are rough, Kay. I was just using Poffins for Moltres, but, like, yeah, the legendaries are a little bit rough for the candy, especially when it's really hot out. Was talking to Luis in the Discord. She refused to buy raid passes, a silent protest for messing up the raid day. Yeah, I was going to say, that's not, unfortunately, like, New Zealand and sometimes Australia kind of always get the short end of the stick. They get things early, but they always mess things up. Like, it really makes you wonder who's working at Niantic or Scopely. They're going to pump out an event without even testing it. Like, you know this is coming. You know, it's scheduled weeks ahead of time. You could at least have it turned on. I don't know. Every breakfast is a good breakfast with you. Hey, thank you. That was awesome today. That was a really cool place to go. An amazing breakfast too. Like one of the best ones I've had. That place beside there too, because obviously I'm an avid fisherman, has some real big fish in the river. You're not allowed to fish there. I think it's like a conservation or whatever. But yeah, pretty awesome little spot in there. All right. Finally getting a lot of use out of this Volcarona as well. I really didn't think we would. The move it came with was Bug Bite and another bug move. I switched them to Double Fire. And it's actually been recommended for quite a few things. It might just be because it's like 4K CP. I don't know if it's actually that good as a fire type, but it looks pretty sick to use. We're almost there, and after this I'll pop the Daily Incense. We'll work our way down to the bird park, do our thing. We're looking for a $13.99 on this, and I haven't done too many Shadow Reggies as of late, but one of the most notable ones recently was the Walmart Hundo we got. So if that would have shined, would have been a purifiable Shundo. You just never know with these, but here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. 1331, yikes. It can still shine, but that's not going to be a purifiable Hundo. I think you want to be in the 70s-ish to be able to be purifiable, so yeah. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, Minty Reggie, come on. Not looking minty to me. It's all right, though. Always like doing these on the weekend. Barry took forever to go through there. That's that same area. This is the same gym that, like, we had the full stream crash yesterday. I'm wondering if they put some new kind of, like, network blockers or something like that in that area, because it just seems kind of weird around there, dude. What's up, Peggy? You're jogging right now? Be here in about 30 minutes. Sounds good. Have fun on your jog. Hopefully it goes well. But all right, let's pop the Daily Incense. Let's get things going. And we'll put on Kyurem for 20 minutes as well. Got to make sure that this does not run out, but should be fine. Yeah, today is the last day for these bonuses, man. It's going to seem like catching things gives you no dust after having a 4 times event like this. But I think we made the most of it so far. I mean, we've been getting millions of dust every single day. Tons and tons of XP as well. Hey, what's up, Rachel? Congrats on the shiny Lappy. Kristen with the 2 says, thank you for the Minty Shadow Reggie. Nice, let's go. Thank you for the 2. Congrats on the Reg. Awesome. So for once today, I'm sending out some shinies. The one right before stream, Rachel got it. The one on stream, Kristen got it. Beautiful. For once, I'm not sending out some stinkers. Voltorbius Maximus. All right, man, the Daily Incense is on. Anything is possible. Let's go this way, actually. I'm going to go down the pier, like near the bird park, but we'll take this way. I have seen some random birds in this tiny park over here. Follow route again, beautiful, and keeping that hatch and egg, which is going to pop soon-ish. We'll take the Shundo Mime over a bird. I can't believe Nick got a Shundo Mime. Like, that's pretty much like their version of like what Tauros is for me. So finding that as a shiny in the wild is kind of tough. And it being a random Shundo, that's crazy. Nick's gonna have some cool Shundos. He's working on the Bottle Cap Moltres and Mr. Mime. Some pretty sick ones, I gotta say. My God, I'm so sick of throwing at Lappy. Again, he's cool, just way too far away. Got the fish. It was your first ever shiny Mr. Mime. So you got a Shundo Dex entry? That's insane. That is absurd, man. It says network error. That's good. Wonder if any of these go... Not that one. I was gonna say, do any of these take me where I'm going right now? That one takes to the back street. Dude, who made these routes, man? They pretty much just go to random areas. We'll just wait and do one on the pier, but man, that's rough. Heal up our Monitos. There we go. Some kind of concert going on over here too. We might hear bits and pieces of. Hope you get a shiny bird. Good luck. Hey, thanks, game fan. Appreciate it, dude. I really hope so. I hope today is the day. We've been seeing birds like no tomorrow. Like, it's pretty much, I was saying before, it's pretty much a guarantee that we're going to see a bird on most streams. It just, they don't shine or catch always. Always exciting though. Gotta be like probably the high point of my day is running into birds. There's a couple spots through here. We've been known to see them from time to time. Also, we have a special trade coming up later. It'll probably be off stream, but I'll make sure I post the video of it. Oh my God, Sneasel, goodbye. It's gonna be for the lucky shiny Goldangos. So Garlic was like 3 coins off of being able to evolve her Gimmighoul, so we didn't do it last night. But she got a gold lure today, so be able to do that later. Hopefully one of us gets a Shundo. That would be insane. Because the one that I evolved is pretty bad. My little heart attack every time you see a bird. Rachel, especially that one that was stuck in the stop. The one that I clicked on like 5 times before I got him. Oh man, if that would have like poofed away before I got there, I'd be wondering to this day if that would have been shiny. Need to go, good luck. Thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for the luck. Also, there should be some more spawns here. Hold on. Never know with this game. I mean, like, restarting all the time, but I keep saying, if you go to an area and you know that there's supposed to be a lot of spawns there and you're not seeing anything, restart, because it's crazy the amount that I'm getting spawn locked. Like, is there stuff here now? A little bit more, but, like, you see what I mean? It wasn't there before. Yeah, I really hope they take a second to fix this game. There's no event tomorrow, I don't think, so it would be a good time for them to, like, make an update where they actually fix things. Don't know if they will, but, yeah. Your shiny Moltres is stuck in the stop, too. Yeah, that's right at the bird park. You never know. I just feel like, I don't know, that would be, like, the worst feeling ever, having a bird that you can't even click on. Especially, too, it sucks enough to happen, but if it happens to you, like, on a stream, it would be kind of embarrassing. Golduck. Good for the Dusties. We'll take this guy. Can't be shiny in the wild, but cool to see. Yeah, there's definitely a band or something playing up here. You guys might hear a little bit of. A little too much optimism there, says Kay. I am known for that. Is it an unknown raid invite? I think it was. Yeah, we're gonna head down the pier. Not looking like there's too many 5-star raids in the area right now anyway, so maybe there will be at the bird park. So I'd love to do some more shadow raids, if we can find some, that is. Dude, what's with all the bats? How many bat spawns is that off the Daily Incense now? Is that the 3rd or the 4th one? I mean, I guess they're easiest to catch, but come on. I saw the band has like a van parked over here with their gear, and it was called the Beaver House or something on their van. So yeah, that's kind of gross. Can you trade? No, not unless you're local, because I don't cheat. So if you're in town, then come on by, come say hi. I'll trade you something. But otherwise, no, because again, I don't cheat. Stoffel, which could be Ditto. I always forget about that. That one's not, though. I caught a few things before stream. I'm just going to check for Hundos and Nundos. Looking like none in the batch. Yeah, it's there's like a band over there. Tiger doing some stuff and some things. They're like, that's like the back of the stage. There's some people chilling. It's not quite as big as yesterday, which is good. But yeah, there's some people doing their thing. If you're looking for 5-star raid logs, I mean, you can remote them. If you don't have a big community, that's probably your best bet. I know remote paths are kind of expensive, but probably your best chance to do stuff like that is remoting. Also, let's set up a route here. I think we got to go with this stupid one down here. Oh my God, I am not a fan of these routes. One of these days, gonna make my new ones my own in this area that kind of makes sense. But for now, we'll run these ones. Yo, what's up, Goons? I'm doing good, man. Thank you for that, though. How's your day going? Have you watched Squid Game? No, I have not. I had a lot of friends who were super into it, but I never got into it. Also, I told you I bought the wrong version of the pass, the one that didn't have like that 10 steps ahead, so we were a day behind, I guess, but whatever. We checked the Typhlosion. Haven't checked the Dreepy. This can't be shiny, but could be a hundo. We got a 308. So, has Dreepy been in research before? I want to say no, right? I don't think it has been. Yeah, that one's terrible. So maybe in the 330, something like that. I don't know. Sid says heat being nicer to you today. It's pretty hot. It's pretty toasty again. I think Nate was out grinding earlier today. He was telling me it was like scorching hot. But we're doing okay this far in. Also, yeah, we'll keep these, man. I hate to keep this hatch and egg quest, but it is worth it. Especially if that's Audino. That's going to be huge. 103 out, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty hot most places right now. And I should clear these guys out before we head down the pier as well. All right, we're good to go. Anything good yet, says Pyro? Not yet. Just got started 15 minutes ago, so nothing instant. But I'm feeling a bird today. We've been seeing a bird pretty much every single day. Why would today be any different? And yeah, the last day for this crazy dust bonuses too, so I'm gonna make sure we're catching everything we see. And hopefully get this guy. I can't believe it's the entire event I haven't got a shiny Fish yet. Got a shiny Larvitar. Nice, let's go. The shiny Qwilfish. As we're talking about shinies, I love this shiny. I know he's boosted, but he's a beauty, man. All right, here we go. And are you good? You are. Almost transferred. He's terrible. That's fine, though. What's up, Hannah? Shane says, how's things? Doing good. Doing very good. Get a shiny on the board now, which is fantastic. You're sitting on the veranda with Phoebe when it was thundering last night. She doesn't mind that? My doggy is not a fan of thunder and lightning. She gets scared. But yeah, I was in the middle of saying I did get the shiny Larvitar last night, which was pretty awesome. And I got this guy today too. On the way to stream, which is a beauty. Got him last night. That's from a trade, so that one doesn't count. But that one was actually caught by yours truly, so pretty sick. The shiny Larvitar is just really cool, man. Would love to have a hundo of that one day, even if it's not shiny. I have a 98 and a shiny 3. The shiny 3 is a lucky one that I 50 max, just like because it was lucky. But yeah, I've still never pulled that hundo. Not for lack of trying. I've traded it a gazillion times. Shiny Caesar 6. Yeah, dude, that's actually the second one I pulled this event. If we scroll through my shinies, got another one right there. So I didn't pull the shiny Gengar, but we did manage to get 2 of the Caesars, which is awesome. Love to see that. Also, is that a Larvitar back there? Just hanging out behind the stop? Having Iceburn on is so nice for this, but as soon as that runs out, we switch to Dialga. It's going to get considerably tougher to catch things once again. Oh, she woke you up when it was lightning and thunder. Oh, okay. I was going to say, yeah, most animals don't like that. I guess they don't really know what's going on. I always feel bad. You can't just tell them it's going to be okay. General Quacks, what's up? Alicia says, also got shiny Caesar. Nice. Yeah, it's a beauty. Cool looking shiny. What's your favorite shiny? I'm a fan of shiny Gyarados. The Scary Gary. See if I can walk down this part of the pier. Might have some more shade cover for us. And actually, one of the good bird spots is up over here too. Got a 13, 12, 14 Shadow Snorlax. So close, that's crazy. I think, weird enough, with Lick as a fast move, I'm pretty sure it's like decently rated for the Master League. Which is weird. I mean, normal type's not usually good for too much, but just with how tanky he is. I've ran into a few of them that have been a huge pain. Show camera settings? What are you talking about? It's a Pokemon game, so don't really need to show those right now. Yeah, hopefully we find some birds. There's a couple spots up here that have been pretty good for the birds. Any luck with the fish today?
No.
Oh, good luck, guys. Yeah, this next stop up here has been known to be pretty good for, decently good for birds, and the one behind us too, actually. Oh yeah, the grunts with Snorlax, dude, I usually don't do them. Like, obviously you can get a hundo, but I usually skip them because they're just too annoying. Nick's ending Shundo luck. I mean, I'll take it, man. You clearly have it today. That is crazy, though, for a wild Shundo as well. Like, it's even a special thing when you get it from a raid or research. And, like, statistically, that's way boosted, right? Like, raids and research are 1 in 216. The one that you found is roughly like a 1 in 3,000 chance. I think it's a little bit over that. So, like, pretty insane to get that. Bergmite could be Ditto. He didn't catch, so maybe. It's just way too tough to catch, man. I'm kind of overseeing him in the wild. this still has never shined for us. We're way over odds on Staryu at this point, but I think he's going to be featured for the Water Festival, right? If I'm not mistaken, it might be a Staryu that has a costume even. Love your reaction when you get a shiny. Depends what it is, but yeah, some of them have been a little obnoxious, I'd say. If we get a shiny bird, it's usually a funny time. And the birds are cheering in the background. The birds want to see some shiny birds, man. They're a fan. Under this gym, it's always hard to see the Daily Incense spawn. We have found a couple of birds in here before. What is the Daily Incense spawn? Staryu? It is a Staryu, not a shiny. Great for the dust, though. I'll slow catch and show you, but even things like this at the star piece should be 4,500 dust. Not even weather boosted right now. Like, this dust is absurd. It's going to be the Great Depression of dust after this event. And I think we've racked up quite a bit to spend again, too. Almost at 53 million. Even after maxing out a bunch of the other mons the other day. So we'll try to come up with something cool to maybe invest that dust into today. Maybe we'll get a Shundo we can put it into. I still haven't maxed out my Shundo Pineco yet either. So that would be an option for us. Not that it's going to be good for anything, but I just kind of like to have them that way. Have a shiny Mewtwo? No, dude, I've rated it a lot of times. Don't have one, actually. One of the ones I don't have. What's up, Tyler? Kuhn says, kind of Meowth is giving 6k dust. Yeah, it depends which one. I think one of them gives you the 750, so if it's times 4 and then the star piece. And our boy over here, too. But yeah, it's pretty insane. Like, especially, too, if you need XP this event, great. But, I mean, the whole world, doesn't matter what level your account is, needs dust. On a side note, came either greatly to come back, have a good team in GBL. I think it's Master League next, Tiger, which I know is not exciting for most people, but it's exciting for me. Definitely have to grind some battles. Edwin says, I just seen a video of someone who went to Christmas Island where all the events start first. Be a nice challenge for you too. Yeah, I mean, dude, the traveling stuff would be very cool to do for certain things. Just so expensive, man, you know what I mean? For me, believe it or not, pretty much every cent the channel makes is invested into like me traveling to even here every day, or like buying things in game, right? So unless we really up our game in the coming years, I'd love to do stuff like that, but yeah, so expensive, man. Because yeah, even this place that I grind at, roughly 40 minutes away. It's a 40-minute drive here and back, you know, plus whatever you're getting in game per day. They do, it's already kind of an ordeal. Love Master League. It's going to be boring. Everyone running the doggos. I mean, last time I was around, Coons, it was everyone started bringing fire, and then everyone started bringing Kyogre to counter the... So it was like 3 levels of thinking. Everyone's like, oh, bring the Steel Dogs. Oh, I'll bring a Ho-Oh. Oh, I'll bring a Kyogre. It's like, I don't know. It was really kind of fun. Different levels of thinking last time. I was doing decently well near the end, but it was only around for a little bit. Hopefully, we can have some better success when it comes back. Just a little bit sad that like a lot of things that I used to really like Rhyperior, are not that good anymore. So it still is Mud Slap, good against the steel types, but it's just not as good. There's not as many flyers around anymore. "40-minute drive, that's commitment." Yeah, actually, Edwin, in a lot of like the bigger events, I drive 2 or 3 hours to the university area to grind and stuff as well. Just because, yeah, this is pretty much like the only city in my area that's got good Pokemon Go play. Lee says, me and my 2 Hundo Dragonites are loving the Master League. When I actually remember to play it, we'll do better now that I figured out the ranking system. Yeah, Master League's pretty awesome, Elise. Like, I don't know. I just like it because I'm always powering up Pokemon, like, not that. I'm always powering up, like, Hundos and stuff. And that's what you want to use in Master League. So I like that you get double use out of them. Not only is it like a rate attacking Pokemon, but you can actually use it in Master League too. I feel like that's a lot more value. And dude, a single 10k egg in the same spot where I hatched Shiny Larvesta. Imagine? Here we go. Nah, it's just a Pawniard, okay. I was gonna say that'd be pretty special. And moment of truth, been holding this. Piadino. It is, let's go. Dude, so sick. Let me show you this. Let me show you the dust. What's up, Davey? Looking at the Wiglet. Dude, check this out for a single catch. This is the #1 craziest catch you can have right now for dust for this event. 12.6k. Like, if you had these stacked up, you're laughing. That's like catching, what, 126 Pokemon at the same time right there. Just absurd, man. Terrible IVs, but what can you do? That's why I kept that. Like, worst case could have been a Trubbish, could have been Chimecho as well, and something else. But I mean, like, either way, they're all pretty good, but that one's like hitting the jackpot. I had a few of those in my stack for this event too, but we caught most of them. Might have had an amazing lucky trade earlier. What did you do? What trade was it? What do you mean might have? You mean you already did? What's up, Jaden? Mr. Quilly? What's up? Lunch says, hey, BT and chat, hopefully a nicer day for you. Your health matters to us. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Thank you for checking in. Honestly, I felt bad even mentioning anything yesterday because usually, like you guys know, when it's the middle of winter, it's like minus 30. I just try to tough it out. But yesterday was like to the point where having some OF moments with my body where I just was like, oh my God, what are you doing right now? Couldn't really like comprehend what I was thinking about and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I probably need to chill, but we're all good now. But shiny Groudon, I do. Need a shiny Magikarp? Me too. Would love to get some more. That is pretty much my favorite Pokemon. Well, it evolves into my favorite Pokemon, so always looking for more of those guys. Pet Lil, come on. Okay, never mind. And a 5K going in now. All the eggs are busting, but they're all terrible. Yeah, not very good. We'll hatch this guy right here. And our follow route is almost complete, which is going to give us a couple checks for the White Stripe Carol Basky. The Dust from Audina, yeah, so Audino is the #1 Pokemon for Stardust. Like, it's not a legendary or anything like that. I think even so, it's the #1. The only way you can get more for, like, a single encounter, I guess, technically, is, like, Dynamax battles and G-Max, but totally different thing. But yeah, to my knowledge, Audino is the #1 highest Stardust Pokemon in the game. OF moments with your body, I'd pay $5.99 a month to watch that. Oh my God. No, not in a good way. It was weird, man. A few times yesterday was just like this overwhelming sense of like my body was not doing good. So haven't had that too much. I mean, to be fair, I've taken like 3 days off in an entire year of treacherous weather, as we're talking about that right now. Yeah. I like that they give you no option. Like, say you're safe. Just do it. You're fine. Shiny? Not a shiny. What's up, Joey? Manoa, how you doing, man? Mr. Ferritin said, last night caught a shiny Magikarp, and then today, inside of a minute, shiny Hisuian Qwilfish and a Voltorb. Nice. Sick, man. Some good shinies. This event's been pretty good overall, man. Shiny luck, but of course, like, the Dust and XP. Something for everyone. Also, after the next spawn, we gotta extend our daily incense before I make a huge mistake. Birds are going wild in there. Let's dump that many. Sure. That was a totally strategic amount right there. Not just holding down my finger until I felt like taking it off. What's up, Jay? Doing good, man. How's your day going? And our Star Piece and Lucky Egg did not survive, but they will be paused now. So there we go. Sweet. Did the storm come through? It did for a while. Yeah, it hit pretty hard and then just kind of went away. But I was all done by then, so it was all right. Okay, the route is now done. Mateo did not cough up a cell, so thanks for that, bud. We got 2 checks for the basket going in. How's that Wiglet healing up? It's okay. You know, taking it one day at a time, Tyler. That's all I can do. But here we go. Number 1 is a non-shiny 875. Number 2 is going to be a non-shiny 8. Oh my God, man. Those are crushing us right now. And again, not for lack of trying. I've done every one of those quests that I've come across. They're just not doing it. Davey always with the emojis. I don't know why it looks funnier when Davey's account does it. I don't know why. What a guy. Davey is cuckoo bananas. We got another crispy 10K there. Otherwise known as the best eggs ever since our hatch the other day. The fish. Not a golden fish. Let's incubate that crispy 10. Nice. Oh yeah, Yanma Nest. Almost forgot. Need to get this shiny out of here. One of these days. Hey, Ducky. Quack, quack. How you doing? Excited for Hone Edge. Yeah, apparently it's going to be pretty good in the GBL from what I've seen. But new mons are always cool. Always nice to grab some new stuff for the decks. Billy the Goat, what's up? Catch 5 Pokemons, okay. Just got home from London, nice. Doing some London stuff. I thought that was my buddy over here, but it's not. Just a Zorua chilling. My God, dude, throwing out Lapras is so rough. And this guy, man. The absolute worst to see on your daily incense. Can confirm I do not love this guy. Joey says it has rained every single day the last week or two here in Thunder again. Dude, that's crazy, man. That's no good, especially in the summertime. Oh, this is Ditto. Sick, okay. Would have been cool if that was shiny. I did not plan to slow catch that. I just missed. But he's not shiny, and he's not too good. Maybe we're gonna switch to Remember Last Ball because Kyurem is done now, so we're back to the hard times. They say that the next water event Starry's gonna be 750 dust per catch. Next event with Hone Edge will be 4 times catch dust again. Really, I didn't know that. But yeah, Staryu is always 750, which is beautiful. It's actually one of the last Kanto shinies I need. But I think it's gonna be a costume, right, Tyler? I was just saying that before. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like a costume Staryu, which is cool. Mr. Quillard. I gotta keep catching myself from doing the raid pass thing too. It's kind of just like muscle memory at this point. Trying to talk myself out of doing the raid pass trick that is now a thing of the past, I guess. What's up, Mason? Hey, sorry to hear that, Shay. Hopefully it helps a little bit. Glad to have you here, though, man. Joey says pouring now. You are the weatherman. You just said it looks like it's gonna rain. And now she's raining. This guy's fantastic for the dust too, and weather boosted. Let's slow catch and see, but I think this should be 3K with a star piece. I'm not too sure. Is he 500 dust? My God, man. Stay in your home. Lapras has a scarf. Not sure if Staryu does, but I love Starmie and need him. Yeah, he's really cool. Okay, let's see. How much dust? Dude, 3750. That is absurd. Right next to Staryu, which is 4,500 dust. So those 2 catches alone, like the better part of 10K right there. That's insane. 10 CP fish. We're in the bird park now too, by the way, so never know what we'll find in here. Get rid of that. But yeah, up and around this bird park is like where we've been seeing the majority of them, but a lot of them on the pier too. A lot of them by the water. And then Meowth, which again, this should be 3K as well with the star piece, right? Like, it's just insane to see the dust gains. Send in the Shundo bird luck. Dude, can you imagine? That would be wild, man. I feel like we're due for another shiny one, like, really soon. Because we've seen a ton of birds recently. They just will not shine. Look at that huge slowpoke right there. Good for the Excelentes. Hopefully Yanma decides to shine for us sooner than later. Fish. Garlic with the 5 says, I know everyone's going through a lot right now. Glad the BT has an epic community where we can all come and laugh together. Thankful for y'all. Hey, thank you guys so much for being here, like Garlic said. Thank you for the 5 as well, but yeah, hopefully, it's a place we can all just kind of come and chill and take our minds off of some other things in life and just have some fun for a while, man. That's what I try to do here. So seriously, thank you guys for watching the streams and being in the community, making this all possible. Dude, I have 2 ultras. Okay. Wait, that said 2 before, didn't it? 92, is that glitching? I was gonna say we can't afford to throw an ultra ball at Pelipper if that's the case. Dude, I could have swore, unless the sun was in my eye there, could have swore that said 2 for a sec. the young Sneezy. What about you? Bonk. Yeah, ma. Come on. What do we think that today's bird's going to be? Been seeing kind of a healthy mix of all the birds recently. Hasn't really been like one bird is the one we're running into. Like we had these like stints where we were seeing like only like Articuno, only Moltres. Lately it's been a little bit of a mix of all the birds, so I don't really know what to expect today. And the second bird was seen right at this stop yesterday afternoon, so I never know. Nick says Zapdos. That'd be great to see that shiny again. Jay with the 2 says, y'all the best and love you guys. Hey, thank you very much for the 2, man, and glad to hear you're liking the community. Love to have you here too, man. So hopefully things brighten up for you, but in the meantime, just know that you're always welcome here. Thank you very much for the 2 bomb, man. You guys are the bestest. I gotta hold up my end of the bargain and put a bird on the screen though. Or a fish? Nah. Come on, fish. 66 though. Close to being nice. No hundos, no nundos. All right, the hunt continues. Catch 10 Pokemon. Give us a route. Catch 10's fine. That's okay. What's in the stack? Marowak? That's cool. Catch 10 gives us Voltorbius Maximus. Where are the spawns at? Excuse me. There's this guy. Game Boy Tim, how you doing, man? Oh my god, everything's jumping today. Yeah, Tyler, I didn't get too many shinies, but the one we got was really good. So I actually got one shiny Lilligant, but it was almost a Shundo, so that was cool. But I think because we had to wrap up early yesterday, we only did maybe 14 raids, so didn't go that much over odds. But yeah, thankfully the one that I got was good. So not that I'm gonna do anything with him. Joaquin, what's up, man? On the patio with my cat watching the rain. That's awesome. You know what's weird? My dog, he used to love rainstorms. He used to sit in the garage and like she'd just have her paws crossed and stare out at the rain. And now that she's gotten a little bit older, she doesn't like the rain and thunder anymore. She's scared. So I don't know if she had like an experience that scared her once or whatever, but yeah, well, she used to love the rain and now she's like, nah, I don't think so. And I think that was all the encounters that we haven't already checked. I know a lot of these I haven't caught in here, but we did check them. We got some dust. Let's claim that with the star piece down. Yeah, these are nice to have too, I guess. Some rare candies. Rare candy XL is always needed. We'll leave that for now. So we'll have the Zapdos tomorrow, it looks like. And holy windy. Hold on, we're gonna restart here. I think this is spawn locked again. This park should have a lot more here. Where's the dad jokes? Oh, I don't know. Usually Jay or Reese or yourself get them going. Okay, we got the Lappy. Dude, so many of this guy. I've noticed the daily incenses this event have all been like this, where you get like nothing rare except for the bird, which is fine, but I mean like it's not like a healthy mix of like diverse spawns. It's all nothing and then like 1 or 2 birds. Voltorb again, which is not a hundo. Had to take BT to the Poke Center. Exactly, yeah, give me the Nurse Joy. Not sure what she does with me when I'm in there. I was under, but we're feeling good now. So there's that. Pet Lils, I know. Come on, Yama, please shine. Please shine for us. He's like, nah, I really want to. It was raining earlier this evening with Phoebe. Just sat in the rain on the corner of my veranda. She has food inside. She wanted to sit chilling in the rain. Probably relaxing though, I guess. Kind of like for us, right? I know a lot of people like to look outside when it rains or sit under like a porch or whatever, but that's awesome. Carol says, what's up? Not much. Jaden says, bye. Thanks for popping in, man. Oh my God, Tyler. I feel like that wasn't a typo. I feel like that's what you meant to say. We got the Starly. Magnemito. And we're definitely getting over 53 mil today, right? For the Dusties, oh yeah. We are definitely getting over the 53, and then we'll spend a bunch of it on stuff. Tyler says I'm sorry. The Qwilfish, come on. Dude, when they go to the left like this, like, why are you this way? Who hurt you? There's no reason for you to go that way. Catch 20 Pokemon, okay. Coming up on some excellent bird spots, by the way. This stop right here and the one after that, we've seen tons of birds, and even if not, it's usually like a Zardomus or Venusaur or whatever, something pretty rare. No last second event shinies for Nick. I mean, he got the Shundo though, man, which is pretty sick. Can't believe you got that. Such a cool one to have. I only have one Mr. Mime shiny in my account from Gav. We traded, I gave him the Tauros. So like we both did regionals, but mine's terrible and I still love him. He's just like a cool looking shiny, but having a Shundo is nuts. Wonder what the top CP would be, because yours is a Shundo. Yours probably goes, what, in the 26s, I'm gonna guess? Maybe 27s? Not that it would be useful, but it's cool to have. Expecting a bird today? Oh, Ducky, we've been seeing a bird, 1 to 2 birds every single day for like weeks now. It's pretty much down to a science. I'm very confident we're gonna see them. It's just, are they gonna catch or be shiny? They just won't shine anymore for me. I don't know why. Maybe like getting 7 shiny birds in like 7 months is too many and the game's cutting me off. I don't know. A shiny bird time. I would agree with that, Ducky. Also, Joanna just sent me a Lappy. I kind of want to do a Lappy. You know what? And there's some shade here. Gonna have myself a Gatorade and jump in with Joanna on this Lappy. Ooh, stepped into a tree as well. That was a pointy tree. Do I get in? Probably not, right? Nice. Beautiful. Got Marissa in here too. Let's go. Let's put our Lappy in here. Mr. Mime maxed at 25-18. I would probably just power him up to 25, just in case he's ever like half decent for Ultra, I guess. All right, we're being smart today. Got ourselves a couple of different Gatorades, so we're gonna start diving into those. Dude, that's good. Did I not ready up? Was that me? Am I the problem? I think that was me. Sorry, Joanna. My fault. I had a good reason I was getting a Gatorade. It's raining horizontally. That's the worst. Dude, when I ground with umbrellas and it's raining sideways, I get so mad. I'm like, come on. I'm holding the umbrella and I'm still soaked. This Powerade says 50% more electrolytes. So if I faint today, I want my money back. It's on them. Also, there's a lot of good Pokestop nominations here, man. I just looked around. There's like 5 or 6 like historical plaques in the middle of this field here. I'm not going to do them now, but we should maybe beef up Bird Park soon. Have one more sip of this. All right, what do we got? 1460. So not going to be purifiable, unfortunately, but it could be shiny. You never know. Either way, thank you to Joanna for the invite. 76% from Tyler. 29 from Nick. Okay. Project Beef Up Bird Park. And shiny, come on. That is a big no for the big toe. But I do appreciate the invite. Give me a second to grab a drink and stuff. And we're going with the 2-ball maximum for Lapras. If not, he's lost our business. 48% from Rachel. Okay, that's going to be the one, or we're running away. Just kidding, that's the one. A 3-ball maximum. And hopefully he caught, but I don't really care. K with the 62, so close. So close to greatness right there. Flabebe weather boosted, I like that. The spider outside the window. Dude, all the bugs come in when it's raining. They just try to make their way in. It's almost like they don't like water. Sitting and sorting out Pokemon. Do you know what Spotlight Hour is transfer candy? I don't know, Elise. It might be the next one. Maybe one of the mods will know, but I think it's coming up soon. Hey, what's up, Nate? How was your grind, man? Are you burnt to a crisp? I'm trying the JT method of wearing like this little towel over my neck today. And I gotta say, it's helping quite a bit. I see why he does that. It's not just a fashion statement, I guess. So notice in his videos, he's like walking around Japan, like sweating like crazy with a towel on his neck. And I was like, maybe I should try that. And I am doing that today, and it seems to be working. So thanks, JT, the man who knows things. Gave up at 1:30, dude. Yeah, it's boiling out here. But this is where the birds are. So, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get birds. They're not going to catch themselves. That's a common misconception. A lot of people think that, like, birds will catch themselves. And they're not going to do that. We got Young Sneezy. 200K short of your goal? No. I mean, that's still close enough, though. That's still pretty good. I'm trying to get to 53. So I'll get mine for sure. As long as I can hit Lapras with the ball. There we go. Because, yeah, mine is very close. We're going to spend a bunch of it today, too. But, yeah, it's boiling. Especially over here. A little bit less wind in this area. What raid is he doing? I don't see any raids on my screen. The Yanma. What about you? Holy Yanma's here. I really hope this thing shines. I know it's useless, but it looks so cool. We'll do this other lap, then I'll go back to the city. I just wanted to do a couple laps at the bird park while we're here. If the event went to midnight, yeah. I mean, yeah, then a night ground would have been good, but that's even like for me right now. It's pretty boiling hot. I'm just trying to make the most of this event before it's gone. Because, yeah, it's going to seem like you get nothing for catching after this. It used to be like a good day when there was no event like this, just for regular dust. If I went up like, 250 or 300K, it's like that's a solid day of catching and doing raids and stuff. Now that's like an hour. If you're actually catching like big stuff with a star piece on, like it's insane. If your best buddy and me goes to a 2570 for Mr. Mime, house is shaking from the thunder. Let's feed our boy again. Speaking of best buddies, I can't wait to finally have this guy done. Because obviously our first Shadow Hundo and stuff, he's sick, but just really don't like throwing at him with the whole Zorua thing. I have to say, though, I'm proud of myself. We've been really good for best buddying things, like, efficiently. I've been working on, like, 3-ish buddies per day. Very uncommon of me. I'm usually very irresponsible with them. One for a Critten. Bonk. Miltank bringing all the boys to the yard. And he's never been blue, ever, in the history of ever. Aren't you going to run out of balls? That's kind of been the problem throughout this event. So, I hope not. There's been 2 streams so far that I've run out. They still go on for like, 4 or 5 hours, but the one of them I had like, literally was just like, spin, get 1 ball, throw it, it's gone. So, that one we had to wrap up because, yeah, nothing I could do. This gives us the Smoliver. Okay, terrible. Bird Park wasn't bad with the wind when I was there. It's kind of on and off for me right now, man. It's like, yeah, it'll come and it's really nice. And then when it goes away, pretty stagnant. But yeah, the city is really hot. The city, the air almost looks like smoky over there. That's where I'm heading next. Trading my cousin. Got a lucky Hundo Starly. Nice. The bird. Not the bird I'm looking for, but it's a bird. Hundos are always nice. And I think, man, I want to evolve this so bad, but I don't want to have to put Aquatail on him. Why didn't this shine, by the way? That would have been so sick, but maybe we'll save it for now. I don't know. So Aquatail is useful, but is it worth an Elite TM? Probably not, right? We got some wind rolling in now. I think we've caught up on most of our research. I guess we'll claim this. Got a star piece down. Should be one more page of that, I think, right? That was the expedition. Maybe not. That one's done. All right. And then in this, still got to walk Volcanion one of these days. Not sure when I'm going to do that. Looks like, yeah, last year when we were dealing with the wildfires. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I wondered if there was a fire around because it looks really, really hazy in the city. Even when I was driving into like the city, you can see a slight haze in the horizon. Who actually likes Bruxish? I'm not a fan. Also, dude, I want your dust, but like this guy's ridiculously hard to catch. Oh my goodness, man. How was your raid day, says Daniel? It was pretty good. I mean, I had to cut out a little bit early because I was not doing well. It was super hot here, but got a shiny 96, which is cool. How many throws is this on this guy? I guess it's the equivalent of catching like 30 Pokemon at once, so it's worth it. But like, dude, for real? Nini says, how much did you gain this event? What was your goal? Hard to say, man, because I've been maxing things out. So I 50 maxed, I think, like 6 different Pokemon this event, and I've still gone up 3-ish mil on top of that. So probably about 6 mil total, 6 or 7. One of the maxes was a Shadow as well, but I didn't really keep super good track. The Golden Razz, stupid mushrooms, yeah, they're super annoying. Bidoof. My God, why is the quick catch running weird right now? Glenn sending me a nifty gifty. Last time we did that, I ran into him like the same second. Where did you golden bottle cap? This guy right here. My Shundo Birdie. So you can see he's got all the little weights beside him. He's been hitting the gym and bulking up pretty good. Such a beauty to have, man. I know it's not useful, but I don't care. Just a cool one to have. Pile of sand. That is not a black pile of sand. Hey man, sorry I haven't been joining lately. How are you? All good, man. Don't have to apologize for that, but I'm doing good. Just grinding the last day of this Ultra Unlock event, trying to rack up lots of good stuff. Also, XP-wise, I did pretty good this event. I started off with 397 million. So we got up, I guess, 15 million. Not too bad. And really not like focusing on XP. I have an egg down, sure, but like I'm not like trying to hit excellent throws only and like, you know, max opening gifts and all this stuff. It's more so just kind of casual. We earn that much, so that's very nice. What's up, Carter? Coming up on a really good bird spot here. My first ever shiny bird came from that stop. And yeah, pretty much guaranteed birds every day lately. Like, I know it sounds crazy to say that, but we've been seeing birds every day. And some days, lately, actually 2 birds per day. So can they please shine again? How do you get the hammer? The Avatar hammer was from the Tink research. So when Tickaton came to the game, goodbye a research that had like the Avatar pose. Not around anymore. I'm not sure if it's still in the shop. I don't think so, but maybe it'll come back at some point. Maybe for like Tink Calm Day or something. I don't know. We're gonna head out of the city though, because I've caught everything here. That's my second lap around Bird Park. We'll head back. And actually near this stop has been pretty good for seeing birds randomly as of late. You know what else is weird too is a lot of my last hundos have come from this bird park and nundos. So I don't think there's any pattern to that. I don't think there's like areas that are luckier for hundos or whatever. But it seems kind of like a weird coincidence that we have been finding some hundos and nundos in this park in the last couple days. Need the Coco pose to come back? Oh yeah. Yeah, what was that even for? That was kind of recent, right? I feel like it was like maybe in the wintertime. Daniel says bird is the word. It is equal to or greater than the word. Catch 10, shiny? No? Really want to see that 915, man. Would love to get a hundo with this guy. Why does it say bird seen instead of bird seen? Not sure what the question is. Am I at this gym? We are not here. Always have a quick look to see who is. No one that I know. But it is blue, so good to see. Bidoof everywhere. Haven't got a ditto from Mr. Bidoof in a little while, I feel like. Yama, come on. Machop, of course. Doesn't matter what event's going on. Machop is just everywhere all the time. He sees all. But yeah, hopefully there's maybe a couple 5-stars in the city by now. There was pretty much nothing there except for that Reggie that we did. So I figured it'd be a good time to come here and look around for birds and stuff, but wouldn't mind finding a few more shadow raids. Especially the 1-stars and the 3-stars, actually. Lappy and Magnemite and stuff like that. First ditto you caught was shiny. That's sick. Birds are losing it here. I mean, the shiny rate is good, right? It's just kind of another mon that's pretty tough to find. But the shiny rate is really good when you do catch one. Get them fairly commonly. Maybe once a month or so. Jay with the 5 says, get the shiny BBE in the chat. Let's go. Dude, thank you for the 5, man. Hopefully we see one today. It's been pretty much 1 to 2 every single day for the last 2 weeks. So feeling confident, but thank you for the for the 5, man. My God. Almost past here. Oh my God, 1 sec. All right, I think we're good. Sorry, there's just some like absurd screaming over and over again. Yeah, just like going crazy and no one seems to care. So I was like, we'll mute that for a bit. Chimeko's good for the dust though. Someone fighting that gym? They are. Oh, Nini, that was a kid. It's like just like doing that. Even when I muted, it was going off the whole time. There's like probably like 100 people there too, and everyone was just like, oh my God. Her parents are just looking around like, yep, it's fine. Everyone should deal with this. It's your fault for being here. You gotta love those parents. Anyways, there's a kid at the wedding doing that yesterday. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know. I understand the kids are gonna have fun and do whatever, but sometimes it's, I don't know. I feel like sometimes stuff like that's a little unnecessary. We got the fish. I can still hear you going nuts over there. Bergmite. What about you? What's going to be the first thing to shine today? What are we thinking? Hopefully it's just a bird. Just have a shiny count of 1 and it's a bird. We actually did that the one time. My second ever shiny Galarian Articuno. That was the only shiny I caught up that day. It was in the winter. So I'll take that again. The 1 and done. Machop, of course, because he's everywhere, but weather boosted right now, so he gets a break. You think Magikarp? Dude, I hope so. Every event I always go hard for him. They never want to give me him. In a bird spot is technically a bird, but he's the bird that no one ever wants to see. The Daily Incense Kiss of Death. We'll test our luck back in the city again, though. No birds on the island on the first trip. I'm sure we'll be back here with the Daily Incense before it's done. You think Larvitar? I got one last night. Do you transfer Pokemon if they have... Yeah, so I pretty much, like, for me, most of the time I try to keep Hundos or 98s, like, only, unless they're shiny. So, yeah, everything is, I mean, a little bit subjective with what I keep and don't keep, but for the main part I go through, I usually have like a quick filter tag for on stream where I just dump these to like the 0, 1, and 2 stars that are not shiny, not legendary, and H0. And then I do a more like meticulous clean out later on when it's not on stream, so that I don't have to waste everyone's time. I reckon we will see a Shundo Gyarados added to your count this week. Can you imagine? I hope so, okay. I really certainly do hope so. Or maybe tonight from that tray with Garlic, the Shundo Goldango. That'd be really cool too. Either way, I'm pretty excited about it because, like, this thing couldn't be worse. I just evolved it because, like, why not? So either way, after the lucky trade, this thing with the golden background, gonna be pretty awesome. And obviously always a chance of it going Shundo, but I mean, even if it turns into like a 12, 12, 12, it's gonna be worlds above where it is right now. Fish is a no. Garlic says, so excited, me too. I feel like one of us is gonna get something really good from that. Kind of a big gamble though, because Goldango is 1,000 coin evolution. So like, I know technically once you have the Switch, you can grind those for free, but it's pretty time consuming to like get gold lures, be dropping them, be farming them. You know what I mean? Like, and even if you just have one gold lure down, you're usually lucky to get like 100-ish coins spinning it for the 30 minutes. Got Trico here. This guy won't shine for me ever. I don't know why. We used to be friends, but not anymore. Leaves that can't get worse. Yeah. I don't know. Either way, it'll be cool to have the shiny family done. Daily Incense still has a decent amount of time. We'll probably beef it up again at some point. VT's about to get a shiny Staryu in the next event. I hope so. I gotta look through the Kanto decks. There's not too many things that I still need. But yeah, Staryu and Starmie just eluded me forever. Go to Staryu. I actually don't have that many encounters, to be honest. I thought we were way over odds. That's not even that bad, because Staryu's kind of an uncommon spawn. So I think we'll get it. But yeah, for some reason I thought we had like 3 times odds on that or something. So Che, you have to have Scarlet or Violet. And then you pretty much go to like connected, Nintendo Switch. Mine's connected right now. Like it would be synced, but pretty much you sync it and then send it a postcard to Scarlet or Violet. And after 5 days of doing that, you can get a gold lure, but every time you send a postcard, you can get like the coin bag for Gimmighoul. So kind of cool. Not too hard. All right, we're walking back up the pier now. Maybe the birds will be up here today instead. Only missing one is Mr. Mime. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, like, technically you can get the Galarian Mr. Mime from raids, and it'll count towards the same decks as the Kanto, even though it's not the right one. But yeah, I mean, it is kind of crazy that in Gen 1 alone, multiple regionals in there. Like, Tauros is obviously in my neck of the woods, but there's Kangaskhan in there, Australia only. Mr. Mime, it's UK and Europe. There might be another one. Might be it, I don't know. Fish. 10 CP, man. Why could he not shine? Would have been awesome. Yeah, hopefully we're able to at least see one bird today. I think we will, but a lot of them have been coming like, I would say 45 minutes plus into the Daily Incense, so I'm not losing hope yet. Rizal says, hello, what's up? How are we doing today? In our WhatsApp community, we have several golden lures in the evening. Oh, nice. Yeah, dude, the parties is the best way to do it. Have everyone drop it at the same time. You can just farm them. That's the best way. Just sometimes hard to like coordinate with people to do that all together at once, but very nice. Check for some crispy hundos. No and no nundos. All right. How are you? I'm doing good. How's today going? We're going back to the city, so probably gonna be cooking over here with how stagnant hot it is, but gots to find those birds. What a bug is that, man? Been seeing some weird bugs lately. I think that the crazy heat is bringing in some crazy species of bugs. Looks like there's a shadow egg there. 17 minutes, okay. Couple things popping up now. Check what the grunt has for us. The ghost one. Looking for the bug one, man. Really want to get the Scyther. Want to get another Pineco. I think we still kept one of the Pinecos as a Shadow Shiny, right? Yeah, we did. Like to have the family, though. I think the Shiny Shadow Fortress would be really cool looking. The bugs must love you, yeah. I don't know why, man, but they seem to. Micah says, anyone else been getting the white screen glitch a lot more? Yeah, tons. The gameplay in general has just been plummeting the last little bit. I'm having to restart my app sometimes upwards of 20 times in a single stream now. And it's largely in part because the game just needs some bugs fixed or updates. Fash says this is a family-friendly stream. I try to be. I try my best. Use berries, we'll do that right now. So we're in desperate need of Pokeballs and stuff. Not a huge fan of these quests, but something like this pretty easy to do. Oh my god, maybe not. Bonk. What about you? Scraggy? For a second, I thought that was going to be a Torchic. I don't know why. He kind of looked like he was for a sec. Hydration. Good call. As soon as we get to this, probably the light up here, I will. The light that always takes ages to go across. I almost get smoked at every day. Mr. Bad over here. Nick dug in the sand and found nothing. I still don't quite understand that Nightbot command. Not really sure where that one came from. Is that like a preset one that he says, or do we have to like program that? This gives us... Man, this guy doesn't like to shine out of research. We find him in the wild all the time, but I think I've got 3 Qwilfish out of research now and 0 of him. Oh, and actually, you know what? It did slip my mind. We do have a shine in the stream. What was I thinking? We do have this guy today. Almost forgot we had this. So we are on the board. Guess we're not looking for the first one anymore. Fish. And the 8-ball as well. I haven't seen that one for a bit. Phoner says, hi, what's up? I keep running our daily incense probably for quite a while today. I've been doing some pretty long ones the last little bit because it is really fun to do looking for birds, and you can pause all your incense at the same time, which just kind of makes sense, man. It's a no-brainer for me right now. Make sure we catch these guys before we move on. Did Star you catch? He did. Nice. Rattata. Is that a dugong? That is. Cool. So obviously a pretty sick looking spawn, but even better for the dust. It's a second evolution, right? So this guy will be what, 2K? 18 maybe? Let's see. Yeah, 18, not bad. IVs are horrendous, but it doesn't matter. Catch 20 Pokemon gives us. Okay, Sneasel. 857, not too good. But hopefully the birds are in the city today, man. I feel like G-Bird Avenue has been letting us down a little bit lately. Like, a lot of birds near the water, not too many on the actual G-Bird Avenue. One for Nick right here. Will BT get a shiny fish today? This one? Oh, would have been awesome. A 161 with the air ball. What should I shiny hunt and shield? Can you get the Galarian Birds in that game? I know you can. I just don't know if you can get them like shiny or not. That would be cool. Nick says, yay, a Wurmple. Actually, Nick, last time Nate was grinding with me, he got the purple one. I think that was the last time we hung out. He got the purple one in the bird park. Which I will say, the regular one without the party hat is like kind of tricky to get. I only have a couple of those. The birds are locked. It's that's too bad. Yeah, because I don't know how many of those you can get in that game either. I know you can like follow them through like wherever they go after that like cut screen where you see them, but I don't know too much about that game. Larry says, what's up? Not much. Some crazy game lag going on here. Only 10,000 clicks to get in. Nice. Coming up on a good bird spot too. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Yeah, okay, that should be coming soon, I think, right? I feel like that generation has been being introduced in the game quite a bit more lately. There's a lot of cool mods in that game. Geodude. And they're not transferable to home. Oh, so you couldn't even do that? That'd be a crazy thing to do in the first place, though. Imagine transferring a shiny bird, even if you could, putting in like a regular game. I don't know if I'd ever do that. How we doing, Larry? How's your day going? I feel like some of these Qwilfish have been tough to catch for no reason at all. Catch these guys before we move on. This is in a bird spot, which is very unfortunate. So obviously hoping to see a bird here instead. Any birds? Not today, not yet. But we haven't been grinding that long, so hopefully something to come. I've only tried the park so far, so it's a really good spot. I see them in his the city loop as well, which we're pretty close to. Nice, let's go. Shiny Bergmite. That's not quite a level 1, but that's a cool shiny, man. Another full odds. For some reason, I don't know. I kind of half expected that to be shiny. Isn't that weird? Like, wasn't even surprised when that was shiny. And it is. He's okay. Cool though, man. That's the second one of these from this event, right? Got Bergmito right there. Thought we had another one. Yeah, I got another one, dude. That's for full odds shinies. Not bad. Not what I'm looking for, but he's a guy. No Larvitar. The day's young though. Could still see the Tartar Binks. I think I've got most of the quests from these stops too, right? Catch 10, maybe not. Oh yeah, I had the follow a route quest and I went through here, that's why. Catch 5 we'll get rid of. Nice, dude, what is going on? Shiny Starly just seconds after the Bergmite, both full odds shinies. What? Okay, not the shiny bird I'm looking for on the Daily Incense, but dude, that's pretty sick. Okay. Heating up now. We'll see. Is it any good? And Starly. Yeah, he's okay. All right. Shiny luck turning around. Kay says if they add Impidimp, I'll be using my Silver Pineapps finally. I think they probably will soon, Kay. I have a feeling they probably will add those guys in the game shortly. Critten says popping off. Yeah, just randomly, I guess. Out of nowhere. That could be a Didapodimus, by the way, but it was not. Fish? Dude, of all the full odds, you're really not going to give me the Fish. You're going to give me some stupid bird guy in a Pedon iceberg guy. Ah, they're still cool. Another check for the Didapodimus. But now we got 3 shinies. That's not so bad for like the first hour-ish of the stream. Actually doing fairly well. And let's set up our route. Holy shadow eggs around here. So, see nearby routes. Want to do not that one. Which one am I looking at? Dude, what? There we go. And we will go. Yeah, let's go that way. I feel like that's the lucky way today. What's up, T-Raw? How's it going? I saw you caught the shiny Tar earlier. Been looking for that one. Didn't play the Calm Day. Yeah, dude, I actually got him last night. That one traded to me yesterday too, but cool shiny to get. We just grabbed a few other shinies like back to back. I don't know how back to back those were, but Starly was at 332. Bergmite's at 330. That's 2 shinies in 2 minutes with full odds. Pretty cuckoo bananas. What's up, Noodle King? Let me catch these guys before we move on. We might as well. Because they're all dust. Also, come on. Our patented game lag. We love to see that. All right, the road has been started. This loop has been very good in the past for seeing birds. I would say not as much so in the last week or so, but it's got potential. I still believe in this route. Fish. Not a shiny, the 99, Wayne Gretzky Fish. Voltorb right here, we get some berries as well. Chase says 2 in 20 seconds, let's go. Dude, thank you for the 2, man. Make sure you guys drop a W again for Che. But yeah, the shiny luck is picking up. Out of absolutely nowhere, we're finally getting some good shiny luck, which we'll take. I mean, shiny Smeargles, I do, Mike. I have 1. I got 1 on the last day. This guy right here. But thank you again, Che. Much appreciated for the crispy 2-bomb, man. Yeah, I think I can cross now. Yeah, Supermon, this event has been like you said, a paradise for the dust. It is just so easy to climb. Almost at our goal of the day of 53 mil already. We pretty much just got started. GG Plays, what's up? Just make sure I catch this thing for the dust. This pig monkey guy. Is that what he is? It doesn't say what he is. I feel like there was an info card with him somewhere that says he's a pig monkey. It kind of looks like that. Got a shiny Larvitar, nice. Do you happen to know my son gamertag noodles are good? Yeah, of course I do. I know noodles pretty well. I didn't know that's your son though. Welcome into the stream. Hatch an egg, beautiful. We can do that, especially because right now that's the one that can give you a Dino. We got that earlier today, the 12.6k dust. It literally says pig monkey, BT. Did I miss that? Where am I looking? I'm not seeing pig monkey. I don't know. Could be too much sun on my screen. Also, what's up, Jerry? Jerry, the best after all. Gonna battle. Give my buddy a treat again. All right, he's close. Dialga's running low, says Tyler. Good call. Man, the fight to see my phone screen when it's this sunny is actually pretty crazy. So you guys helping out goes a long way. That's a squeaky car right there. Very healthy sounding car. Jerry said the title. So my reading skills letting me down again. My grade 3 reading skills. We'll keep this. A Caterpie here. Why do I want to do Caterpie? Shiny feels impossible right now. Just gotta play, man. You'll get him. Just keep playing. This guy. You know what? I'm gonna beat up the Caterpie. I like Caterpie. I think he's cool. And I want to beat him up. So let's bring an RDB. Put him here. BT gripes. 3 shines in the day. That's when I don't get my way. It's BT gripes. Cowboy hat Caterpie when? I don't know, man. Your guess is as good as mine. A giant bug against a dog with wings and a sword. Who will prevail? Prevail? I'm gonna say a different word. I don't know why. What's up, Haku? Says, been a hot minute. How are you guys? Had a heck of an adventure this week. Hopefully in a good way, man. I've been doing good. How's your week been? What's going on here? Why is it taking so long? Okay, down he goes. We want to see that 249, I think, right? This has been like a gazillion years since I did one of these. All right, cool. Some stuff and some things. Yeah. Leave this guy here. Hack, you've got a girlfriend. Nice, man. Shiny? No, the opposite. Okay. Fans of regular Caterpie will be stoked. Me, not so much. But congrats, Haku. That's awesome, man. Hopefully she likes Pokemon Go, or else you can end that one pretty early if not. Just kidding, kind of. We're going to keep this one, get these done. Like, so what do you think about Pokemon Go? I'm not really into Pokemon. We're done. Just like that. That's how you got to do it. Bonk. What about you? The couple that plays together stays together. Just saying, yeah, exactly. It's a deal breaker. Yeah, so what do you think about Pokemon? I always thought it was childish. Block, delete. Bag on. That is not the green buoy. What about you? Can I cross the road here? Looks like no. Let's get some MP. Bergmite hiding over here. What's a Pokemon? It is, it's a little animal guy. Did that catch? It did catch. Check again for hundos. That guy had a super flat tire. He's having a bad day, it looks like. Well, let's check the grunt, just in case. Want to see the bug grunt. Gonna run me over there, bud? All right. Like, you just have to make eye contact with them to fully make them understand how stupid they are. Anyways, that was nice. I just had a stop and stare into his soul because he was, he for some reason thought that I wasn't a guy walking in the street. He thought there was just nothing there. BT's going to be the next Ash. Well, there's a reason that he retired. He couldn't compete anymore. Ash was watching the streams, and he's like, dude, I don't know how you do it. So, GG's to Ash. He tried his best. Catch some more mans. Pokemans, that is. That is Seabird Avenue, that long, glorious street over here. Fish, come on. Dude, why won't he shine? That makes absolutely no sense. About you. This guy spin. All right. Dude, that's crazy hot over here. I'm gonna have some Gatorade at the next stop, I think. Make sure we're all good. Larvitar's a no. Come on, give us a big old bird. Not a young one, a big one that's old. I guess we have the right weather boost for Zappy right now with the hazard weather alert at the top, but I guess Zappy would be boosted if we see him. Oh my God, Qwilfish, we do not have the Pokeballs for this. How close are we to the 52? Sorry, 53. Yeah, we should be there before the Daily Incense is done. Whoa, sorry, my chat was frozen, guys. Just loaded in. BT spinning stops, unheard of. Just drop by to like the stream and say hello. Hey, thanks, man. Dude, that was weird. My chat just like fully like loaded in all at once. Crown next to everyone's names. It's a YouTube thing, so for like engagement, whoever interacts with the stream the most, I think they give that to you. That one's decent. I think he won a 34 for the Hondo. So not that one. Noodles are good. What's up? How you doing today? Peggy says, all right, finally home. The run was good. Nice. Good to hear that. Peggy, now that you're here, we can get some birds, right? Because we need some bird luck. So hopefully you brought some with you. Surely hope that you did. And because of the pass trick not being a thing anymore, we're probably going to miss that Solgaleo raid. I would have done it, but I'll see. If I get there quick enough and you guys can snipe, we'll try. But because usually I'd just be able to pass trick this, right? But now that that's the worst thing ever, apparently, according to Niantic, we're going to have to just walk there. So we might not get there in time. We'll see. I'll try to get in. If there's still like a minute left, we can try to lobby it. See how it goes. Peggy got a Zapdos? Nice. That's awesome. Is it your first one? But either way, that's amazing. I always thought too, like running and playing this game, although it would be hard, you'd hatch a lot of eggs and probably see a ton of spawns. Not much of a runner though. Definitely have stamina to walk all day long. But when it comes to running, I don't know. Be built a little bit different for that. Put the loading screen on, says Jerry. I mean, it's pretty tempting. Again, how serious are they about this? I think we'll get here in time. If you guys want to run the Solgaleo, should be able to get in. Just try to snipe it if you can. It'll be the easiest way. Yo, Adnab with the 20 says, hit my 1 billion XP yesterday. Stopped playing back in 2021. Came back after seeing one of your reels that popped up on YouTube a couple months ago. Thanks, BT, and keep it up with the grind. Dude, thank you so much for the 20. Congrats on 1 billion XP. That's not easy to do, but that's a crazy lifetime of grinding. But seriously, thank you so much for the 20. Glad to hear I got you back into the game too. That's makes me feel awesome, man. Make sure you guys drop a W for Adnat with a 20 bomb. Let's try to get in this. Like I said, if you guys can snipe, this would be the easiest way, but thank you again, man. 1 billion XP is nuts. We just hit 400 million, and I thought that was good, but 1 billion's craziness. Spam some invotitos. But that is cool though, man. It makes me feel awesome that you got to 1 billion and got back into it from one of my reels. It's amazing. Makes me feel special in some kind of way. Get the Lappy, there we go. 2 of us in here. If we get 3, it would be okay. Grabbing coins, 1 sec. Dude, that Gatorade is so hot. That is very hot. I'll leave it open to see if Garlic can get in here. Because, yeah, I would have lobbied this easier just from the other street there, but since we can't pass trick anymore, it's been tough to be able to do. I'm in, thank you, nice. What's up, Leland? How we doing today, man? What's your favorite, Zorua or the Hisuian one? I like the regular one, man. The reason why, too, is the shiny. The shiny for the, like, little blue tip on the Unova one's cool. The Hisuian shiny when that comes out is going to be awesome, but I kind of like the Unova one better. All right, here we go. Jerry says, invite me for 5-star raids next week. I thought you hated Terrakion, Jerry. I thought you told me that you don't want him. You don't ever want to see him again. That's what I thought you said. Edwin says, made 1 billion already in 2016, wakes up, keeps dreaming. Yeah, 1 billion is insane, because especially too for like older players, wasn't half as easy to get. So I know this event's pretty crazy for it, but 1 billion XP is nuts. I heard Jerry say that too. Brett says, hey guys, I'm new here. What's up, Brett? Welcome in, man. Hopefully you're having a good day. You're just taking out a Solgaleo real quick here. Love my beefy boy. Yeah, Jerry, I'm going to be rating it pretty hard too, man, because I actually don't have a good one. I have the shiny and stuff. The one that I was actually going to give you before we decided on the doggos in New York, but I don't have any good ones, and it's actually a beast. Very good in Master League. Traded 3 shiny lucky ones with no good IVs. Dude, they know when you want it. If it's a random trade you don't care about, they go good, but if it's something you actually want, the game knows. Saw the shiny Lorvesta, says Jenny. Yeah, thanks. It's so cool. I can't believe I hatched that. Literally like the rarest hatch in the entire game right now. Out of nowhere. Brett says, what's been going on? Looking for some birds in the Daily Incense, but we're also just doing whatever raids I come across. I think there's some shadow raids coming up soon in the city, so keen to go do those as well. Neil says, get the Hundo Solgaleo first or second raid. It took me like 46. I got it, and I thought that was even lucky, but dude, second raid's crazy. Your first ever Lorvesta was shiny for Jenny? That's wild. That's crazy rare. All right, here we go, man. Looking for a 2310. If you haven't already, drop a like for some Hundo luck. Let's see what we get. Would love another one of these. 2264, yikes. All right, there we go. Hatch the Galarian Meowth, and I'm new to the game. Nice, dude. Congrats on the Meowth, like a shiny one, you mean? And I guess we can't run away from this either because the raid timer is done, so we'll catch them and then we'll move on. The 14, 15, 15 shiny Lilligant. Nice, almost a Shundo. Constantine says, can this be shiny? No, Solgaleo can't be shiny in game yet, so although it has a fantastic shiny in like the Pokemon universe, it exists, but it does not exist in Pokemon Go yet. So maybe the next time it comes to the game, it'll be able to be shiny, but currently right now it can't be. Have a good day. Hey, you as well, Ninja. Thanks for popping in. Some terrible throws in this guy. And we already double moved my Hundo and maxed him out, so I don't really need candy for this anymore per se. But also too, I'm pretty sure this is gonna share candy with Lunala, right? Because it's Cosmog candy. Oh, nice, me and Haku going lucky friends, sweet. Hopefully we can make that trade happen maybe at next year's Go Fest, but cool, man. Love to see that. Get back to our daily incense grind. Cryogonal, oh my god. Do not like to see that mon. Been going lucky with a lot of people off raid interactions lately. I don't know why, but it's been seeming to trigger a lot more of them. So it looks like Shadow Reggie over there. On the way back to the bird park, pretty much Shadow Reggie. Walked 30.6K this week. Nice, man. Keep it up. Don't lie, you love Cryogonal. I do not. The shiny is okay, I guess, right? But like, who came up with this robot snowflake guy, man, right? Like, are they running out of ideas? They could hire me if they want ideas. They could hire anyone, but robot snowflake? I don't think that's the play, man. I heard he loves Cryogonal. You guys heard wrong. Do you ever transfer legendaries? All the time. If they're not good, I mean, you can't keep them all, right? So yeah, we do all the time. Let's feed our boy. And I think I can switch him off as my buddy after this, start working on Drugalgy again. Yeah, Haku, I saw that, man. Maybe next GoFest we'll get a trade in. Or whenever I see you. Can't wait to get that 12, 12, 12. My lucky trade luck has been not very lucky. Jared says, glad to know my ears work. I don't know, man. Crogunkius Maximus with a missed quick catch. Nice, nice, juicy. Love to do those. Oh, he gave me another chance. Tartar Binks. Catch 10 is going to give us Mr. Quills. Can I cross here? Oh, we can. Happy days. PT loves Cryogonal, and that is 100% a fact. I would like to speak with the fact checkers on this one. So I feel like they missed the play. So Dynamax Chansey there. I want to do this one, but I also value my time, you know? Like, it's great to get another awesome tank Pokemon. I don't want to spend all day beating up Chansey. I guess we'll leave him there. What's up, Mew? Oh yeah, did I check? He has the hearts. He's good to go. So let's go ahead and swap to this guy. Weird shrimp guy. Because now we're being responsible buddies. Feels good to be in control of my buddies. It's been fact-checked by BT Grindz Industries. Well, it's got to be a real thing then. Okay, we're going to give him a scratch, just like he likes. Okay, dude. We're scratching you pretty good. Can you get happy already? Dude, what is going on? Guy is milking it right there. All right, we're good. 100% real. I mean, yeah, I can't agree, or I can't disagree with that. Have 49 legendaries, none are shiny. Keep trying, man. They're kind of tough. I mean, like, it's 1 in 20 odds, which is good, but if you factor in that, like, you have to win a raid to be able to get them, not super easy to go out and, like, farm legendaries, right? So, keep trying, man. It'll happen. Full Canyon takes longer to scratch. You know who was the worst was Mewtwo. Mewtwo's like, nah, you're not doing it right. Mewtwo's very particular about his scratches. Not sure about the regular one, but the armored one. I think he couldn't feel it because he's all, got all the gear on him. Do a video where you only do Dynamax raids. I mean, we do those on Dynamax weekends, so when Latios and Latias come out, I'll be doing that. Or next weekend will be G-Max for Lapras, but there's not that much good stuff to raid right now in those. That's the only reason that I'm not really prioritizing those at the moment. Sorry to bother you. Do you get a shiny Charizard? I do. I have some shiny Zards. I love shiny Zard, actually. I've been trying to get them from the Mega Raids, but most of mine are from the Calm Day. Charizard and shiny, so we got some right here. That one's the G-Max one, really sick. And then that's the one that I use as a Mega. So, decent IVs on him. Not a Shundo, but he's close. But yeah, I love Zard. It's just a classic, right? Anyone who likes Kanto in Gen 1, you have to have a Zard collection. I'm sorry, but you do. Ran my daily for 1 hour, no bird for Tiger. Dang, man. They're coming. I feel like I just kind of zone out on the daily incense. Just catch stuff along my merry way, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, boom, bird. And this time it was a stingray guy. That's his name, by the way, Stingray Guy, if you're wondering. He likes being called that. Fish. Fish to know. And so far, nothing super rare, really. Been a couple of half-decent spawns, but nothing like over-the-top rare off the Daily Incense. 2 shiny Zards transformed to Shield. Almost missed a bird in the Weird Deer raid with BT and Garlic. Came out and boom Articuno. That's crazy. At least you got to see him. Seems to happen like that a lot. I've had times where what is that in there? You guys hear that? It's weird. That building is like buzzing over there. I don't know what's going on in there, but I was like, what is that sound? Anyways, I was gonna say, it seems like a lot of times like you're going in or out of a raid encounter and you'll back out for a sec randomly and there's a bird there. It's like the game knows. This has been a pretty good spot for birds in the past, but it gives us a slug my balls instead. This is Voltorbius. Some icebergs. They could be Dinopotamus, so I suppose we'll give them a catch. That one didn't catch. He's being stubborn. Tartar Banks again. Ooh, fish off the Daily Incense. Golden fish? Not a golden fish. Are we gonna get this guy, man? I don't know. I was fully confident at the beginning of the event we're gonna pull him. Now I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be more likely that we see a bird today than a shiny fish. I fully believe that. How close to 53? Very, very, very close to the 53. You got some nice shadow raids happening soon. That yellow one could be a Lapras, but it also can be Piloswine and Girder as well, so. Finally got the shiny Gyarados, nice. It's so cool, man. I can't wait for it to be in 3-star raids as well for the Water Festival. I will be doing a pile of those. I always really prefer when it comes back to mega raids, to be honest, because then if you don't get the shiny, like you're at least getting like mega energy and stuff. Seems like less of a waste to raid something with bad odds, but yeah, I don't know, it is what it is. 89% from Nick, that's not too bad. Only 6 away from the light goal, says Jay. Yeah, definitely drop one if you haven't already. Go Plus has deceased on us, I think. Yeah, it did. Catch 5 Pokemon, get rid of that. Hopefully we can grab at least one more of the follower routes before the route is done. Zyke says, how are you? I'm doing good, man. How's your day been? Is that an empty gym? Dude, psychopath. Psychopath alert. Someone beat it and just left it there. I'm not going to go take it over because it's out of our way, bud. Truck Spotter, what's up? Magnemito. Also, I noticed we had back-to-back Space-Time hours today. For me, at my time, I think it was like 1 or 12 to 1 and then 1 to 2. But crazy to have back-to-back Space-Time hours. Hopefully that happens again. This is the last day of this event, so it's 4 o'clock, not seeing it. Dang, okay, not this hour, I guess. Looks like he's good to go for now. Just gotta do some walking with him. What level are you? By the way, I liked and subscribed. I'm level 50. Thanks for the like and the sub though, man. Appreciate that, but we are level 50. So only been playing for a little bit less than 2 years. It'll be 2 years next month, but those are the stats. An Esper off the daily, cool. Did we hit the light goal? We'll put that one up there with the garlic cloves. He didn't catch. Come on. Come on, Asper. We're getting our checks in for the fish. It's not like we're not seeing them. They're just not shining. Shiny 98 Dialga. Which one? Oh, the shadow one you mean. Oh, okay, never mind. 10 minutes to be a raid there. There's a Reggie already popped. I want to go back to the bird park again, I think. I think we'll beef up Dialga one more time, too. Yeah, why not? We'll dump that many in. And we'll do a dirty 36. So Lapras in the area, it's my buddy. So it was my buddy before. So whatever your buddy is, we'll take the form of Zorua. So that's probably, yeah, see, it's a Shadow Lapras. Which, of course, Shadows can't spawn in the wild. Just because it was my buddy. Sir Kenneth, what's up, man? Says, glad to see you feeling better. Thanks, dude. Yeah, yesterday was, it's crazy. I guess it happens to all of us, but it's got the signals from my body yesterday that we weren't doing so well. So I'm glad that I called it when I did. But, yeah, thanks for thinking of me, man. The Sneasel. Give us some birds, please and thank you. I'm asking nicely, man. All I want is a bird. Is that so much to ask? I don't think so. This corner is where I got my second ever Galarian Articuno shiny. As soon as we turn left here, so you never know. The Sneasel Diesel. Is it a bag on? It is. And it's not a shiny one. Voltorb. Oh, yeah, Chris, you didn't drop bird seed. Yeah, if you can go ahead and do that. Because otherwise, we're kind of just wasting our time here. The birds definitely don't come out if there's no bird seed. Did you hydrate yet? Yeah, I did at the last raid. I got another Gatorade with me, though. Which I think we're going to do the Shadow Reggie up here, so I'll probably have some more of that then. We're full on Pokemons. Let's get these lads out of here. Wild Lunatone, I feel like he's always here. Like, it seems like always at this little plaza, he's always chilling here. Let's restart the game really quick, man. I don't know why, but I feel like it's been open for a long time. We're like readying for an app crash, something like that. Especially with not seeing a bird yet, it just feels like the right thing to do. Okay, we're finally back in after what feels like 1,000 years. We got a Voltorb. Special bird seeds for $8. Do I have a sign on my head that says argue with me? Jerry with the 2 says, I heard if you hydrate, you get shiny bird luck. Dude, thank you for the 2. And I will, man. I've been trying to be better. You know what? It's for you guys right now. I'll have a sip of it, of the new Gatorade right now. Let's do that. And we'll click on this guy. All right, there we go. We're good to go now. But thank you again for the 2, man. We'll finish that when we get to this next raid, I think. And a 2K going in. It's a Bonsley. I actually need that shiny still. But more importantly, please can this be Audino? Been holding this forever. Nice. Dude, so sick. So people, I guess some of you guys might have missed this earlier in the stream if you weren't here. But check out the dust. Your eyes are going to be popping out of your head when you see this if you haven't seen it already. This is the #1 best catch you can find right now in this event. 12,600. Like, between 2 of these I've caught today, that's over 25K dust. For 2 catches? That's just stupid, man. In a good way. So we kind of got lucky that both those quests turned into that, because they could have been, they could have, of course, been like Trubbish or Shemeko too. Catch 10's gonna be Voltorb. Yeah, 434 I think is the hundo for this guy. I haven't got any like very good IVs from any of the quests at all. Where are you putting all that extra dust today, Chris? I don't know. We gotta find something though, right? We definitely have to find something to waste that dust on. I've been thinking about the Hundo Eevee evolutions, like the Eeveelutions. I don't know. Got a couple of Fish back to back. Number 1 is a no. Number 2 is also a no. It's a Route Fish. That's cool. I didn't know there could be a Route Fish. What's your best Pokemon? For CP? Some of these guys right here. Pretty good looking couple pages, I think, of Mons. That's what I've been loving to do. Like, we work really hard for the dust we get. I've been liking to power up lots of cool stuff because it just looks really nice to go through the collection and be like, wow, you know? Got a lot of stuff in there I really, really appreciate. What's up, Enzo? I'm unsubbing because you won't add me. Okay, bye. Goodbye. Have a good one. You're on the right track, by the way. If anything doesn't go your way, have a tantrum. Everything will change. So keep trying that. Keep on being you. Let's get some birds. We got the shallows. Start complaining. I mean, like, what do you expect? I don't know. Never heard no in your life, but whatever. I've never even seen a comment from that guy. I'm upset. Like I said, I'm going to start going into Mystic 7 streams and having a complete meltdown that he won't do me favors. Because that obviously is how you get things done. Have it on credible sources from most 6-year-olds. What country are you from? I'm from Canada. I am from Canada. Yeah, throw a tantrum like a toxel. What's that mean, man? I don't know. What a way to go through life, too. Do things for me or else. But anyways, I usually just ignore those comments, but I feel like sometimes people need to be put in their place. Because, yeah, I don't know. It's not the way to go through life. What's up, Victor? Are you friends with Mystic 7? No. I know who he is. But we do not talk. Because he's in a different country than me. Catch some more Mons. Catch 10 gives us... Dude, why won't these be good? So many checks in there just will not be good. Yeah, I'm going to stop and do that Reggie when we get up here, I think. Been loving the shadow raids. Fish. He's a no. You live in Canada. I do live in Canada. I think it's too early to give him another berry, but we'll try. Colo says, you're so good. Thanks, man. I just really enjoy the game. So I feel like with anything you do in life, the more that you do it, obviously you're going to improve at it. But this game's not necessarily about being good or bad. It's more so about just having fun and collecting things you like. And that's what I like about this game. Everyone can play it and have a good time. In the US, I got some Paris backgrounds. So my sister lives in France. Oh, nice. I never got the Paris background. Jerry traded me the Osaka one because he's a legend, but I never got the Paris one. That one looks really cool. Pogo's a forever game. I love it. Yeah, me too. I mean, like, yeah, it's not just a game that, like, you buy and then the next year you don't care about it. You can be grinding these mons for years. So it's like an ongoing journey, and I really like that. Krogunk punching the ball away. Fish. Not a shiny fish. You traded for some Osaka ones? Nice. Yeah, Jerry was kind enough to give me, look at these Pokemon we have named after Jerry, by the way. Just some monsters. We got Shadow Hundo that he sent me. I think he called This Is Gonna Shine. I think that's what we named that after him. And then this guy with the Osaka background. What a beast. So cool. The New Jersey background was okay. That's the Go Fest that I actually attended. It was pretty decent, but I think that, yeah, out of the background, I think the France one was probably the best. It's your rarest Pokemon? Shundo Galarian Moltres, or maybe the Dynamax Entei. So either this guy or him, and the reason why is because not many people have the Dynamax Shundo. This guy's only been out once. So for the current moment, I think probably those. Zygarde Cell, beautiful. Nick says, meanwhile, most of mine are Wurmples, but for good reason. They're your favorite. All right, catch 20 is done. Gonna claim that. Gives us a doggo. Those are a freaking beast. Yeah, they're cool, man. All right, gonna complete our route. Giving us one check for the white striped basky. Dude, it looks like hazy here, man. It looks like there's like fires around. I don't think there is, just looks that way. And this gives us, come on. Not a shiny on the basky. Looks like we might miss him. I've done all these quests around. But yeah, we're just having trouble picking this up. Victor says rarest is the Armored Mewtwo. I recently got one of those. From Nate, actually. This guy right here. So it's our best IV and our only IV, but very, very nice. Sounds good, Enzo. Thanks for popping in today, man. Appreciate you chilling in the stream. We're gonna do that Reggie. I'm gonna take a break under this tree and do the reg. So if you wanna pop in on the reg, let me know. Victor says gotta trade it also. Yeah, man, 'cause I wasn't playing when that came to the game. So I pretty much had to, because I don't think it's gonna come back. It was a movie promo, so likely not gonna come back naturally. We're under air quality advisement now. Yeah, dude, that makes sense. Because, man, the air here looks like, yeah, it looks like there's like fires around. Nice, dude, in the same spot. Mr. Qwiller, dude, he was here last time too. We've got two of the same shiny in the exact same spot. That's so bizarre. Love this shiny though. Would love a shundo of this. All right, let's see. Are you any good? You are not too good. Back to back. It won't give me the feast that I actually want. This guy. Chase that called the shiny Qwilfish. Dude, we're heating up though. 4 shinies in the day. Hopefully we can get some more birds flowing in here. How much time is on Dialga? Oh, we're good. We're rocking and rolling. Let's beat up Mr. Regito. What if I can chill down here and do this? I'm gonna spot to grab my my drank out of my bag. You guys can snipe on into this one, of course. Put your Galgi in there. Should I buy more storage or for item bag or for Pokemon? Depends on what you need, man. They're both useful. I mean, the thing is, I'm noticing more and more as I play this game for longer is that like having more space for Pokeballs to have a ton of them is a good thing, because sometimes you're in a position where you can't spin stops. There's nothing you can do. And that's going to be a time when you wish you had, 3,000 Pokeballs or whatever. But up to you, man. Depends on what you need for your account. Thinking half and half. Yeah, Charles, that's a good investment. Half and half. Baps has got the Hundo Lilligan. Nice. Sick, man. Now have some more Gatorade while we do this. Jack says I'm new. What's up, man? Welcome in. Always love to see some new faces. How's your day going? Try to drag the raspberry to the right and then throw the Pokeball for the quick catch. We know about the quick catch. Sister got 2 shiny Lilligans in a row. Little Tank says, "Where's your hammer?" She's rocking the airplane now. Still got a good amount of hammer times in here though. I think the hammer's just forever, man. I want to have the hammer emoji for, or not emoji, but animation forever. Lunch says 3,000 Pokeballs. Darn, I currently have 2,000 between all 3 types. Thought I was killing it. Dude, you are. Lunch. Right now, between all types, I probably have like a couple hundred. But I usually like to be stocked up and have like 3,000 plus between them all. Because yeah, if you catch even at like remotely like I do, they don't last that long. You can go out and catch a couple thousand Pokemon in a day. Easily. So, or running the Go Plus. Dude, running the Go Plus while you drive just burns Pokeballs. It's hammer time indeed. Jack says, how's your day going? Going good. Got 4 shinies in the day. We just got a shiny a minute ago before this. But looking for some birds, some Galarian fellas. Hopefully we can find one today. Yeah, Gatorade's hitting the spot, man. Definitely keeping me more lively, I think. Dude, for a sec, I thought the Primal Groudon was me. I was like, I don't think I have that Primal. It's not me. We're the jumping bird, the freaking out bird. 100 times birdie luck says normal cat, thanks, man. I mean, we've been seeing birds every day, so I feel like it's coming, but I guess nothing's guaranteed, right? I love having Zappy powered up. He looks so sick, and he's actually not that bad of a fighting type. Like, obviously this one's level 50 and stuff, but I think he's still in the top 20 for fighting type attackers, like non-megas, so decent to invest in. But here we go. We're looking for a $13.99. $13.17? Oh my god. Okay, either way, drop a like for some shiny luck. That is terrible, but it could be shiny. Here we go. And the Minty Reggie. 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, dude, let's go. So sick. Haven't seen this guy for a while. The Minty Reggie, no way. I fully expect that to be just a terrible Reggie. Leave him in the dust and keep going, but back-to-back shinies. The Qwilly and then this guy. And the IV is going to be probably pretty bad. Maybe we'll get a good PvP one. And nah, it's just terrible, but another shiny Shadow for the collection. Beautiful, man. Let's get back to the bird hunting, but that's why I figured we'd stop. Love the Shadow raids in one lonely 10k. Shiny Larvesta. Toxel. Could have been sick, but wasn't. Instead, just a normal guy. You son of a gun, minus that 1307 not shiny. Ooh, Tyler. I sent you a stonky one right there. Because mine's pretty bad, but at least mine's shiny. Yeah, I think it was last weekend. I should look. I think it was last weekend. We got... Was it this one? Like, look at that. Dude, why didn't that shine? If that were to shine, it would have been a purifiable Shundo. So I could still purify it into a Hundo now. I don't know if I will, but... Cool, though, dude. Definitely love seeing that. We've only been able to do a couple of those today anyway, so... Got a huge Rhyhorn. You any good? Nah, you're not. Make that 1301, says Tyler. Oh my god. Yeah, almost in the 12s is not a good thing to see. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of these guys as well. Yeah, dude, I'll try to show you guys. I don't know if it'll show up on camera or not, but it's like pretty hazy here, man. Looks like there was like... I don't know if it'll show up on camera. Does it look hazy for you guys? Not really in the camera, man. Looks very like smoggy. I guess you can't really tell from that view, but... Hey, what's up, Alex? You guys in the fire? No, I don't think there's any wildfires right now, but it kind of looks like there is. Like, when I was driving here, I was like, why does it look hazy outside? Kind of has that, like, bad, I don't know, bad taste to the air, too. The air kind of tastes like burnt outside. I don't know. I'm Bab's sister, the one who got the back-to-back shiny Hisuian Lilligant. Nice. Congrats on the Lilligant. Glad to hear you had some good luck. It's a cool-looking shiny. This could be a Didopotamus, but he was not. Tartarbinks. Bonk. One for Nick, but it's not a shiny. Sorry, Nick. Yo, DH says the heat wave's gonna be the death of me. Dude, it's been crazy hot here too, man. I feel like it's just hot everywhere. You know what's very bizarre? So for us in Canada, we had one of the worst winters in my entire life. Like, we're talking like 6-7 feet of snow on the ground at some areas, and super cold, and now followed by scorching hot summer. So kind of both extremes. Bonk. What about you? I'm back. Any shiny luck? Yeah, man, we've been kind of killing it. It's been going very good. So actually, before stream, I got this guy, which is sick. But on stream, we got fish. That guy, another fish, and then the Minty Reggie, which is cool. Finally caught it 11, 12, 15. It's actually better than I thought it would be. Like Reese said, if you're just jumping in now, drop a like. It's free. Helps out the channel tremendously, and I would appreciate it. Let's see if something over here wants to shine, like this Fish. Dude, come on, Fish. He's all I want for Christmas. A tiny bag on. Not a tiny shiny, though. Whalemers and no, dude, there is fish laying everywhere. They are just not wanting to shine. Walkie Talkie, what up? How do you mark out your Pokemon when you clear storage? Also, what's your filter when you clear out your bag? Please explain. I'm like a super noob, says Jimmy. There's a couple different things I do. So when I'm on the go, this is the tag I use. So it's 0, 1, and 2 star, and not shiny, and not legendary, and age 0. And that's pretty much going to clear anything out of my bag that's like not significant when I'm on the go. But I do more of a deep dive, like after streams usually, just to make sure that have more spots. But I usually start off with that. Because yeah, this is going to be stuff that's most people are not going to want to keep those. Shiny Larvitar and Zubat for Cody. Nice. The Larvitar's sick. Actually, the Zubat I got won this event too, randomly. And it's a cool looking shiny. Victor says, don't be like me. Double tap your screen, show some love. Definitely do that. Be like, actually, you know what? Be like Victor. Drop a like. This is, I know. 60%, dude, Reese. I thought that said 69 for a sec. I thought you got it. For some reason, I like walking with my map backwards like this sometimes. Like I'm walking the other way. I'm walking that way, but I'll catch myself doing this all the time where the map is backwards. What's up, Mr. Red? Shiny? No. Not a shiny in the water. And it looks like in the park, not too much going on. So Solgaleo up there in 15 minutes, okay. We'll just continue on our way for now. 59%. Should be some more spawns here. Still showing my old buddy, by the way. That's not a Shadow Lapras in the wild, obviously. Dude, no way. The shiny Slowpoke out of nowhere. I had to double check my eyes twice. Hard to even tell with this guy, but shiny Slowpoke now. Okay. Dude, that is so random. I literally looked at that twice. I was like, is that shiny? Fast and the Furious, says Jay. Sick. 6 shinies in the day. And he is terrible. He is not a good one, but Jay, let me know. What do I evolve this into? We're going to let Jay pick. We're going with the bro or the king. Keep in mind, whatever Jay says goes. We go with that. 6 shinies, yeah. Isn't that nuts? Jay says the bro. The J has spoken. We're going with the bro. It's gonna be 103 CP. What just happened here? Did it break the game? Oh, there we go. Okay, well, it temporarily broke the game for a sec. How do you mark them all at once in storage? Like select them. So you have to go into your settings and enable group transfer. Expand group transfer, I think it is. But there's our shiny Slowbro. I think it's in regular settings. Let me see. If I go into, is it advanced settings? Not in here. Might be in the other ones. Yeah, so expanded group transfer has to be on. So that way you can select a bunch of stuff. And then what I do is when I go to my tag like this, I have some different tags made. So I can hold down one of them, and then you see in the top right there, it says select all. You can select all and just transfer them like that. I guess we'll dump these guys. Actually, I didn't check for Nandos, hold on. That would be foolish. No Nandos there either way. Fish? What's up, Malik? How you doing, man? But yeah, 6 shinies in the day, man. We're crushing it. Like 2 hours in. Any new hundos? I don't think so. I just checked a little bit ago. Network error there. Nice. Yeah, no new hundos in the day. Mega Blastoise. Possible solo with Mega Sceptile. Maybe. I actually never tried that particular scenario, but maybe. Ninja says I gotta go with my favorite YouTuber. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for popping in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Got the rough on 18 CB. Another Furfro back to back with the dogs. I mean, pretty easy for the excellent throws. Thought I was gonna miss that one right after I said that. Hundo from Raid Days, nice. That's not even it. That's the other one, man. That's not even the Hisuian one. That's just like I got the Hundo Pet Lil 2 days ago. So we just evolved them. Yeah, it's just the regular. Which it is kind of funny, that's my last Hundo. We're making our way back to the bird park though. Do a little lap or two around there. How do you get them so fast? The quick catch, so what I'm doing, I'll show you really quick, but what I'm doing is, see the berry tray? I'm pulling that in before I throw. And as I throw the ball, one finger slides the berry tray, you'll see it come out, and then I hit run. So yeah, I called the quick catch or the skip animation trick, but that's what I'm doing. I'm sliding the berry tray over as I throw the ball, then I hit run. Dude, I was saying that after the pass trick thing has been outlawed, if they ever take away pass trick, or not pass trick, quick catching, how are we gonna play this game? Like, serious question. If they take away quick catch, I don't know if I'd have the patience to play the game. I probably still would. I'd just be very frustrated, but... Oh, dude, Reese. Dude, on cue. On cue, Reese thinking the same thing. If they ever do that, man, it's going to be just done. Is there any good Pokemon games you could download on VR? I have no idea. I'm not a VR type of guy. Bonk. Have no Galarian Birds to speak. Man, we have quite the bird collection. Just haven't seen any today. We've been seeing 1 to 2 birds every day. This bird is sick. Garlic gave me this. So from a trade, but it's a level 1 of my favorite bird. So very cool. I'm very happy to have this. Never going to power it up. I just want to keep it as a level 1, of course, because that's pretty rare, but super pumped to have him. Rob would quit if they took that away. Me too. Shiny check and use Go Plus then, says Jay. Yeah, dude, I guess. It would really change the game for the worse if they did that, though. I can't see them doing that, but I don't know. A little bit shocked by the pass trick thing in general, too, but... Starly. Do I do the Ghastly quick? We could. Let's get the next Daily Incense spawn, that'll do the Ghastly. Battle Cat says something. What's up? All right, well, let's pop in here. Let's bring ourselves a multi this time, sure. Got a shiny Executor 2 days ago. Nice. And 2 Galarian Birds? Did you catch them? That's pretty sick. But yeah, what I'm doing with these, I'm just bringing some legendary birds to leave at the power stop. So don't really care too much about a Ghastly Dynamax. It's more so just so I can leave some birdies here and get some candies and stuff. You caught both. That's crazy, man. All right, here's our doggo. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. Cool looking animation for this. You caught a Gengar? Nice. I got 2 shiny Scizors this event from the Space-Time Hour, but I haven't got a shiny Gengar yet. I've seen regular ones around. It's not the shiny. Started a new account last week, got to level 30. Is that good? Yeah, it's very good. Yo, J Duke says, shiny Magikarps must have gone extinct. Dude, where are they at? Seriously. I've been hunting like no tomorrow, and they just are nowhere to be found. Also shiny. That is just a terrible Ghastly, but whatever. We got to drop a bird there. But yeah, man, those shiny fish, I don't know. I'm starting to feel like they're just not around. I was saying before, but I think that it's more likely I'm going to see a bird today than get a shiny fish. Welcome back, eh? Otherwise known as Key Benton. Have 2 and I'm so proud of it, says Jan. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's check again for hundos. I don't know what we just did a second ago, but I feel like we're due. And also the shiny look today's been crazy. I know he doesn't count, he's before stream, but he's still cool. But then 6 on stream with a minty Reggie. Like, dude, for 2 hours, that's fantastic. Just gonna get some birds coming up now. That tiny Quillard. Next to the Bidoof, the legendary Bidoof coming in. He didn't catch either. Also, big deal. This nest in here is Yanma. I've said very many times before, don't have Yanma shiny yet. So having a nest here is somewhat of a blessing. Really hope we can pull him before he's gone. I think the nest rotation's usually a week or so. Week and a half, maybe. I feel like Jay would know. Jay's our nest guy. Fish. Voltorbius. Dude, getting our checks in for the fish. Like, I should have looked before this event and seen how many encounters I have. It's got to be a ton of encounters with the fish for them not to shine like this. We're full on Pokemons again. Dump these lads. There we go. But yeah, this event's going to be missed. Great spawns. Larvitar Bagon. Magikarp. I mean, like the spatial hours got some great stuff too. It's hard not to find something to like. And then, of course, the bonuses. 4 times XP and dust. Like, got to be out of your mind not to like this. Got 2 shiny Qwilfish today within like 5 minutes. Nice, man. It's a sick looking shiny. I know it's boosted and stuff right now, but it's an awesome looking shiny. Especially the Overquill. I evolved this level 1. Like, dude, that looks sick. And actually a good poison type attacker too, which is surprising. Come on, Yanma. Talked about the Quills, one right here that's not a shiny, with an air ball. It's a fire shiny, yeah, it really is. Like, and before this event, you don't really see it. You don't really see Hisuian Qwilfish spawn that much, but especially not the shiny. It's always been in those 7K eggs that I'm not a huge fan of, but don't usually hatch those. Really want to get this hundo though. Really want to have one of these, power up an Overquill. But I would only max at a hundo. Marissa, what are you? Ooh, a piece of candy. Don't mind if I do. Let's see, hold on. That was the RSVP, is what I was trying to do. It's in 3 minutes, there we go. Had to pull over for a second, hear the dude on the bike being like, yeah, my brakes don't work. I'm like, I should get out of the way. Probably a good call. Oh my God. Holy wind over here. Kind of feels nice right now. I'm sure it's terrible for the audio, but man, that feels pretty nice. Okay, we're in Bird Park. The perfect setting to get ourselves shiny bird number 8. Total bird number 20 of the account. That'd be nuts. The 20th bird is going to be a celebration. Fish. It's not shiny. Why would he be? Eevee Master, what's up? Eevee Master is alive. But yeah, love this nest in here, man. This park is always a great place to play, but when it has a good nest like this, it's a lot more motivating to come through here. Like, we had the Natu nest for a while, which is okay. But like some nests had in the past, like the Totodile nest is really cool. There's another one recently we had that was really awesome that I'm slipping my mind right now. What's up, Ryan? Looking for some birds, man. Hopefully you brought some bird luck. What do you get for the 7-year slumber research task? Jirachi, right? I think. I did all those quests for the mythicals so long ago that I can't remember which one is which. Yeah, you can look them up. I mean, you could Google them pretty quick. It's airball on this guy. He's kind of like does the same movements as like Zubat. It's annoying to catch. J Duke says, super excited for Dratini to come back. Now I can get a better shiny. Man, me too. I think I have a fair amount of shinies of Dratini, but like I always want more. Actually, maybe I don't have as many as I think. We got 12, but yeah, like none of them are super good. This guy's sick. Wish he was a good IV. This thing is so bad, but I don't really care. Just sick to have, but always take more of those. It's kind of like the same thing. Like, I have a fair amount of Magikarps too. I just want more to lucky reroll them and stuff. Yeah, I think within next couple minutes with that Lapras raid should be here. Not as many as I think it has 12. I have none. You know what I mean though, right? Like, for grinding this game every day, every event, I don't know. It's not like some of them. Like, if I go to, like, I don't know, EVF for the weekend, all the evolutions and stuff, like 143 different ones in here. Like, there's certain shinies I have a gazillion of. But Dratini, relatively speaking, I don't have a ton. Got 1.8k Pokemon, gained 4 million XP. Only used one Lucky Egg, not so bad. Dude, that's amazing. That is very nice. Quilly. Did someone say Eevee? They did. It was me. Bonk. Yeah, we'll find a place to chill and do this Lapras. Should be ready in a sec. 16 seconds. Hopefully get one more spawn. We did get the Hundo Shadow Lapras. That's the other buddy that I was walking, but want a better shiny. It's the only shiny I got from, like, the first 100 raids for Shiny Shadow Lappy is pretty terrible. The one Calico Cat says, remember me, I do. What's up? 6 minutes left. You have time, though. Tyler's our guy, man. He's letting us know. I'll extend it more after. Let's just do that for now so I don't have to dump rares, but there's a nice bench here. It's called Edward Bench. Also, look at this guy. Dude, I thought he was a bird for a sec. With his glorious hair flapping in the wind. All right. Well, let's do it. And I guess let's get the Shundodra Gyalgi in here. Boom. We got Sue in this one too. Nice. They don't call him Timer Tyler for nothing. Do they call him that? I wasn't sure if they called him that. All right, let's go. J Duke sniping in. We got Tone Malone in here as well. Everyone jumping on in. And I'm gonna have some Gatorade. Be a smart guy. All right, let's go. Got my account deleted, so I made a new one. I'm Potato Cat. Okay, gotcha. Lots of cat names up in here, but what's up, Potato Cat? Got Tyler in this one too. Nice. Everyone likes himself a good old Lappy. And why not? It's a great looking shiny. Actually very good for Great League and in Ultra League too. Not that you'd want raid IVs on it per se, but always someone not readied up, man. Well, let's go. 1509, by the way, is the hundo for this, unless Marissa has, like, rain right now, but it's likely going to be 1509 if it's not weather boosted. Almost completed the Kanto decks after a year and a half. Nice. Yeah, they're pretty tough to get. We were talking about the Kanto decks earlier today because Kangaskhan is Australia regional, right? Mr. Mime, if you get the actual Cantonian one, is Europe and UK. So, yeah, Kanto decks, depending on where you live, is kind of tricky to get. I don't think we'll have to use gems. Probably just brute force this guy. All right, here we go, man. Drop a like for some shiny luck. And again, 1509. That's the hundo we're looking for. And 1461. Literally 1 CP better than the first one I did today. Let's have a sip for good luck. Dude, how many rares did that say? That looked like a lot of rares. And shiny, come on. No shiny Lappy on the beach. Bonk. We'll throw like 2 or 3 and then we'll run away. Hey, what's up, Queenie? Says, glad to hear you're feeling better. Please keep drinking Gatorade, please. I will. Thanks, Queenie. Thanks for checking on me. You and Kenneth are very kind for doing that. Making sure I have not deceased yet. Yeah, yesterday was just crazy hot. I think it was a combination of just like overdoing it and yeah, the real feel was around 107 with humidity and stuff. Didn't eat a whole ton, so we learned a lesson. give this guy a catch. We are in the bird park, though. I almost forgot for a sec. Oh my god. This animation is the perfect amount of time. Who sits here and they're like, oh my god, we got a gem. Screenshot that for my friends. Star you with this glorious dust. Tartarbinks. Isn't Canada usually cold? Yeah, it's the summer right now, though, so we get kind of like the extremes of both. In the winter, we get like minus 20, minus 30, sometimes worse. And then in the summertime, we get like 40 Celsius, which again is like around 105 Fahrenheit. So we get pretty hot and pretty cold here. Kind of a crazy place to live. Fish. Never mind. In a second. Try that again. Fish. Not shiny. Do we do the Hisuian Avalugg? Yeah, we do. I talked myself into it. It's a great looking shiny. I don't have it yet. There's a Mega Zardomus up there too. Could I make it there now that the Pastric's not a thing? That's a pain, but you know what? Let's do the Zard. Let's do all the raids. Why not? Are we over the 53 million dust? Hey, let's go. Got 53 million in the bank. Gonna spend 3-ish mil of it when we find something worthy of it. Hopefully today I can think of something to spend the dust on. Otto says, see you tomorrow for day 93. What a legend, man. 3 months plus strong. Appreciate you, dude. Did they remove the Pastric? No, but apparently people are getting banned for it now. You can be or something. So, although I do love using the Pastric and it makes my life a lot easier, especially for like not dropping stream signal and stuff, not really down to have my account banned. I can't imagine if my account ever got banned. I don't know if I'd ever play again. Like, with how much hard work I put into building this account, if in the event, of course I don't cheat or anything, so it's not going to get banned. But I mean, like, say the Pastric stuff or whatever, if it did get banned, I don't think I'd be able to recover from that. Mentally, I'd probably just be like, done. I'd be streaming Clash of Clans, man. I know nothing about the game, but I'd just be streaming it. Yama. Tranquil. Dude, the third one of these dirty birds, man. Do not like that guy. Tartarbinks, shiny. We'll do the Hisuian Avalugg, and then I'll scamper my way up to the Zard raid. Should be able to get there. I mean, I could probably solo Zard if I had to, I guess, with Mega Ray. I actually wouldn't mind trying that. Let me try these. Storm says, really don't see how the Pastric's that big of an issue. Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's only affecting in-person players. I don't know anyone who's cheating and using a Pastric, right? So it's only punishing in-person players. If you're gonna do a crackdown to get rid of cheaters, maybe go after the dudes playing from their couch, right? But that's my 2 cents. I don't know. Actually, dude, let's do this on the way back. That makes more sense. It's 28 minutes on this. So let's go do Zard first. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Temu birds doing you dirty. They definitely are the Temu birds. They're like the AliExpress birds. Spend like a nickel and get 4 of them, but it takes like 8 months to arrive at your house. That's what he is. Wasn't it crazy when those websites first came out? Everyone's like buying up all kinds of junk. And then it shows up at your house in like some sketchy white bag. And by the time it gets there, you're like, what is this? I have no idea what this is. And it's usually some like crap jewelry that like makes your skin go green. You grow like a 3rd arm from putting it on. Maybe not that, but I have seen some birds up this way. So we'll walk over here to see if we can get, we got Big Bear in a bird spot. We'll bonk him on the head, most definitely. Dude, this is up a huge hill for this Zard, by the way. So in scorching hot weather, not really looking to go mountain climbing today, but I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go get ourselves a 2-star Zard that's not shiny, because that's what we do here. Hoping to get a good Zapdos from the past. Yeah, me too. I like the background. I will say that Zapdos, Kanto Zapdos, is the weakest of the shiny birds for the Kantos. Like, he's got some orange feet. That's That's it, pretty much. But I would like a good one. Yeah, we're going to that Zard, which again, I could pass trick that, but apparently that's not a thing we're allowed to do anymore, so we won't do that. Hey, see you, Jan. Thanks for being in the stream today. Get some sleep. Dude, Starly everywhere. Oh my god, that hill is hitting different today. Dynamax Shuckle there too. And on the way back. We'll get him on the way back. Why not? Power up 15 times. Maybe we'll keep, because if I'm gonna max something out today, might as well use that. Got a ducklet, okay. Manoa says, join the Discord. Nice, man. Right on. Furfro, not a shiny. Got a Drillbur, I haven't seen this guy for a while. A streamer doing hills with no issues. Dude, that's a steep hill, man. That hill, like, especially when it's a hot day, just a crazy incline. Let's feed our boy again. What's up, Rilo says, how many bird encounters were you at before they started shining? Here's the thing, Rilo. I got a shiny bird like the first month they released in October. So not that many, maybe like 8 to 11-ish. But the current streak I'm on right now is really bad. I've probably seen 40-ish, maybe more birds. Actually, definitely more than that, man. We've seen almost 20 birds in the last 2 weeks. And my last bird was like 2.5 months ago. So my streak I'm on now is bad, like really bad. But hopefully get a shiny bird today. Does it have eyes, says Reese? No, this hill doesn't have eyes. So at least we're good there, Reese. I mean, like, I can't complain about everything. Because it would be worse, of course. So I've heard that some of these hills do. I like never walked this park. Just a random Zard hanging out here. Being all menacing and stuff. We checked the fish, right? I'm losing my brain. Incubate that guy. Get one more Daily Incense spawn. That's going to be one for Dev. And we'll pop in on this Zard, have a Zardy party. All right, if you want to jump on in, you know what to do. Snipe on in. If you want an invite, let me know. Leo says, what's up? Not much. How you doing today, man? Drug algae. Why do I do this? Just type Shundo, man. Make your life easy. There we go. Are you hyped for the Water Festival event? I am, but here's the thing. Where's Shiny Wiglet at, man? Like, Water Festival, Shiny Wiglet, right? Why? So yeah, it's gonna be great. Could it have been better? Yeah. How could it be better? Shiny Wiglet. But yeah, I don't know. Can't win them all. That Lord Vesta 2 days ago was crazy, dude. It was literally the best hatch in the entire game. I can't believe we got that. Was absolutely cuckoo bananas. How many shiny Charizards do you have? Not that many, but I could have some. So here's my actual Zards. 7, but I have like a lot of Manders and Melians and stuff. Melians is awesome. Manders and Melians. But yeah, that's the collection for the Zardies. And hopefully gonna get another one right here. Get ourselves another Zardomus Maximus. Yeah, the shiny count looking pretty good though. 6 shinies in 2.5-ish hours. Not so bad. All right. And this towel is kind of helping. Told you I stole this method from JT. He puts like a towel over his neck when he walks around. And it's keeping the sun off of my neck. And I also feel like it's like making, I don't know, between that and my hat, it's like less sun on my my head, which I think is good. Hatch a shiny Toxel for Slum? Nice, dude. Shiny Toxel's sick. It was 411 eggs for me to get that at the... When was that? The wild area? Yeah, the wild area. Rated 17, Hisuian Lilligant, 0 shinies. Dang, man. I got 1 for 14, and I thought that my luck was bad, because we called it early yesterday. I only did 14 raids, Got one that was a shiny 6, so that's cool. I'm happy with that, but dang, man. This Zard looks so cool. Like, why couldn't they make this a more dominant dragon type? I'd love to be able to use this. Which I guess you could, right? Wouldn't make any sense with other dragons being better, but certainly looks cool. And here we go. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. We're looking for a 1651, I believe, right? If it's not boosted. Here we go, some stuff and some things. Cool. And shiny, come on. No shiny, 1610, yikes. That is a hi-ya right there. Bonk. Nice. All right, sweet. 3,000 dust, yeah, that's pretty brutal. Oh well. We'll do the Hisuian Avalugg too, because I don't have that shiny yet. Weird enough, I've heard it's actually pretty good in Master League. And by pretty good, I mean that very loosely. It's like top 110 or something, but like kind of a high rating for a random mon like that. Yeah, we'll go back to the bird park. That's that green area right there. So I usually don't come up here, and you can see why. There's not like a whole ton of spawns and stuff around. Have seen some random birds over here before, though. Got this Shundo background Zacian at Go Fast. Nice, dude. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I don't know. Lots of games have in-game stuff you can buy, so I'm not one of these people that are like, oh, it's cheating if you buy stuff in-game. Because it doesn't guarantee you anything, man. Like, I've rated certain things 500 times, not get a Shundo. I rated Zamazenta and Zacian over 500 times between the two of them. I guess 1,000 times total between the two of them. No Shundos of those. So people say, oh, pay to win. Yeah, you get more opportunities for sure, but it's definitely not. Like, you still got to put the work in, man. So congrats on your Shundo. 6 hearts away from best buddying your shiny Galar Zapdos. Nice. It looks cool too. The best buddy ribbon. We best buddied mine. Buddies? Yeah, puts it like on his chest right there. It's a cool looking bird. Akshay, what's up, man? Day 9 of attendance. What a legend. Make sure we catch this mushroom because he's very good for the Dusties. We'll hit it today. Yeah, I mean, if you need only, what'd you say, 6 hearts, you definitely get that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Trade a Pokemon quest is actually good, but I don't have anyone here to do it with. Could do the Shuckle. I might leave this, man. It just takes too long. Like, I don't have anything against doing the Shuckles and Chanseys. I think they're great. But when I'm trying to run the Daily Incense, I don't want to be like wasting tons of candies because rare candies are tough to get. Let's extend this one more time. A dirty 30. We still have seen no birds yet. This is the longest into an incense I've been in the last 2 weeks without seeing a bird. Queen, do you need help? I can pop in and give you a hand if you need help. Let me get a spawn here, which is this guy. See if I can. Might be too late. I got in. All right, let's go. And let's get our Shundo. Dragalge there with the buddy hearts. Panda Riz says, hi, BT. What's up, man? How can we get Dialga? Will it come back in raids? Yeah, actually, there's actually going to be an Origin raid day in August. So we don't know what it is yet. But it's going to probably be Palkia and Dialga. So, yeah, you should be able to get both of them then. What are the perks of the Pokemon Go Plus? It can spin stops for you or catch Pokemon. So I use mine to spin stops. Pretty useful. What's up, Panda Riz? The weather in my area has been so bad, waiting for it to be windy so I can go hunt for birds. Yeah, Fortnite, I mean, here's the thing. Is it ideal to hunt in windy weather? For sure, but, like, I catch birds in all weathers. So, although it does give you, like, kind of a boost to finding them, it's not impossible to find them without weather boost. And actually, too, if you find them without weather boost, they're easier to catch or lower CP as well. How do you get best buddies quick? Poffins is the easiest way. but they're kind of expensive. You can get them from scanning Pokestops. But yeah, Poffin's is the easiest way. All right, here we go. We'll see if this one from Queenie turns into a shiny Zardomus for us. If you haven't already, you know what to do. Drop a like for some shiny luck. And I'm not sure if she has weather boost or not. So we'll assume not. 1651 will be the hundo. If it is boosted, then a 2060 is the hundo. Queenie says, thank you very much. And no worries. Thanks for the invite. And shiny, come on. Not a shiny. Not a good one either. That is, I mean, it'll be good for the dust. It's going to be 3K dust for the catch. Dialga looks so beautiful. It really does. Man, the shiny for the origin form is one of the best shinies in the game. Have any shiny Nundos? No. But yeah, man, like, if you go to Dialga, look at the shiny, man. Like, the shiny looks, that is top tier. Even the regular one, like, very cool design. I like all the spikes and stuff on them. And that one's a hundo with the Roar Time move. That one's a beauty right there. Qwilfish. What about you? Peggy says, is it true the original Pokemon Go Plus is illegal? I wanted one, but I read you can be banned. So the aftermarket, not aftermarket ones, like the third-party ones, apparently are against terms of service. I know people that use them though, but like I think like what are they called, the Gotchamon, and I think there's another one. Apparently are like kind of a gray area. But if you use the Pokemon Go Plus, the regular one, it's fine from my understanding. Let's do this Avalugg really quick, and then I'll get back to birds. Back to the birds. We find a shady spot actually, and we'll jump in the raid. Like this tree right here. Maybe we'll get one more Daily Incense bomb before we can pop in. I would love to get this shiny, by the way. I think this had a raid day way back when. I didn't play it. I wasn't playing the game at the time if it did, but 1 in 10 odds, and this guy would be awesome because he is now 1 in 64. What's up, gaming? Okay, maybe no other spawn? Dude, someone left this gym empty too. Got some psychopaths around here, man. Leaving the gyms empty. All right, if you want to jump in on the ice guy here, let me know. How much has the dust gone up today? Maybe 500-ish K. I've spent quite a bit of it, but we're over 53 million again. So, be able to max out like 6 Pokemon today. What's up, Clip? All right, 2 of us in here, looking good. Let's get the Shundo in there. Some buddy hearts. Nice. Got a big old lobby going in. Shiny XX and XXL. I mean, yeah, they're definitely more rare. I'm not someone who's like huge into the XXLs and XXS. I do like when I get them, but like I don't trade for them or anything. They're definitely more rare. But yeah, I don't know, unless it's like a Pokemon that's already small or already big, like a XXL like Kyogre, something would be cool, right? Or a XXS if it's like I don't know, Larvitar or Toxel or something would be cool, but I'm not super huge into the XXL and XXS. Definitely don't trade for them anyways. Matthew says, hope you get a Shundo. Thanks, man. I just want to get the shiny. I don't have the shiny yet. I have the regular Avalugg, right? But the Hisuian one I've never got. It's always been, since I've been playing the game, in 3-star raids where it's 1 in 64, and it's so tough to get shinies from these, man. All right, one person not readied up, always. And then hopefully in these next 2 laps of the bird park, we can find a nice birdie in here, man. I really hope so. Cash says, yo, what's up? Not much. Trying to get ourselves our first shiny Hisuian Avalugg. Chris says, it's not me, I promise. It's fine. We waited it out. We bided our time. This should be an absolute smashing, though. Ooh, Tyler, is it? Nice. Okay, sick. Time to get some Scizors. 75% from Reese. We'll take that. And here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck, man. No idea on CPs for hundos. No idea whatsoever. But hopefully we get the shiny. 1934. Doesn't sound good. So, yeah, I don't know. Here we go. Does it shine? That's the big deal. 1, 2, 3, go. Come on. Did not shine. All right. Fair enough. Thanks for nothing, Mr. Avalug. Mr. Mean Ice Guy. He didn't catch either? Dude, the attitude on this guy. He looks pretty sick on the beach, not gonna lie. Bonk. And, moment of truth. Yeah, he's pretty bad. Probably somewhere north of, man, I wouldn't even know. 60 for the hundo then? We do have the space-time hour on now. Very nice. Things that we like to see sometimes. So we got 2 shiny Scizors this event. Haven't got the shiny Gengar. So it would be cool to pick him up. Not like I need it, but that and Cranidos, man. Let's get a shiny Cranidos. The sky looking so nice. And we're back to the same rule with I don't throw at these guys unless they're like under 100 CP. Like that guy there, no way. The starter's way too tough to catch. What about you? He's a snowball on the beach. It's a cool looking Pokemon, man. I like him. Hope you get a shiny Charmander. I'd only be able to get that from a Dynamax raid right now. So not really spawning. Hopefully we find a bird, man. That would be a big deal. Let's see. We look for routes. See nearby. Let's do this one. So I'm going to walk around there again. Get another check for the basket. Might as well do that. How are you coming on the training, says Little Tank. Already been done for a while on mine. We did this guy. So he was already at 14, 14, 14. So it took me like 6 days. I had to catch 1,500, earn 10 candies, so like 200 kilometers. And what was the other one? Win 40 raids, something like that. So something like not super tough. $3,000 dust from Gengar and they're spawning this hour. Yeah, Queenie. The Gengars and Scizors are so cool to see. And great for the dust. I feel like we're at least getting one more shiny Qwilfish before the day is done too. At least. We are full on Pokemans. We'll dump these lads. Give us the shiny Cranidos. Would love to see this guy. Davey says, I feel a bird coming within 14 minutes. It's actually kind of crazy we haven't seen one yet, Davey. Like, it's been pretty much guaranteed in this area. Like, it's been at least a bird a day. I don't know. I'm going to do one more lap of this area so we can run that route and give it the old college try for the birds. And then we'll head back and see if we can get a big city bird. A bird with a briefcase. Carrie got the white stripe. Nice. Awesome to hear. Because, yeah, those, I don't know what the shiny rates are, but I've done a lot of those quests. They have not shined for me yet. I don't know if you already had one from Sinnoh Tour or not, so either way, it's cool. I got one then off the routes. Davis is full odds. That's kind of what I was thinking. It seems like that. I think I'm going to run this. We'll run this one in reverse, I think. If that makes a little bit more sense. K with the 5 says, if you haven't liked already, like the stream, also subscribe. Hey, thank you so much for the 5 and the message. Like Kay said, if you haven't already, drop one. It's free. Both things are completely free. Help out tremendously, but thank you for the 5K. A kind thing to do. We are going to run this route, like I said, in reverse. So I'm going to have to set this one up again. But one more time, thank you very much, Kay. Much appreciated. Okay, we'll quit this one. Nearby routes. Nice. Okay, it started. Awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to go back this way. We could have went the other way, but I feel like this one just makes more sense. It's always hard to tell. I always forget that it's the blue marker you're looking for, not the green one with the routes. Davey with the emojis. I don't know why it just seems so wacky coming from Davey. And Peggy with the nifty gifty goes to Togekiss. If you're in the house, go ahead and thank Peggy. But thank you so much, Peggy. Dropping the nifty gifty. Much appreciated with the support on the channel, helping grow the community. So seriously, thank you for that. And hopefully gonna bring the shiny bird luck. Or even just a bird luck, because we can kind of get slammed today with that. Some big old Texas-sized W's for the one and only Peggy. When does the space-time thing end? At the end of the hour, so they're all random. We actually had back-to-backs today. For the first time I've noticed this event, we had back-to-backs. I think it was at like 12 and 1. But I think they're just random. That's just how they work. No. Okay. Fine. It's fair. Give us some dirty birdies. Not the clean ones, the dirty birdies. Ace says you're back to back. Thanks, man. Sometimes I just need a little boost. What about you? We just walked through here, I know, but I'm trying to run this route so we can get the check for the white stripe Carol Basky and try to financially recover from this one day. Bonk. You caught a bird yet, says Larry? No, not yet. But now that you're here, we're gonna get one now. BT is a dirty birdie lover. Love them. If they're clean, I'm like, eh. But the dirty birds. Like each one of these ones we have, each one of these is dirtier than the last. I feel like that's the dirtiest one. I don't know why. I feel like I found him in a mud pile. He's got some matted back fur, feathers, whatever those are. Granados off the incense, a tiny one, dude, that would have been sick. Would love the tiny shiny Granados. I thought we already caught this thing, maybe not. Redlow says Jinx in the wild now. In my area, it's fairly common, so I don't really bat an eye when I see Jinx, but people come in the stream all the time, they're like, oh my god, you have Jinx. So it might be like, it's not regional, but it might be like, I don't know, just spawns more in my area for some reason. Kay says, haven't had a hundo in over a week. Getting some withdrawals. You're due. I go like that too all the time though. I don't see hundos for a while, and then I get like 2 in a day. Determined to get one today. I want to get a hundo Granados really bad. Be nice to have the cranny. Carrie says, got burned by the pool yesterday. Yeah, I'm pretty burnt right now myself. Your zone spawns it more. Yeah, there's certain things like that, right? Like even like when Kristen started watching my streams way back, she's like, you have Porygon? Because like it's just not common there, but like it's pretty common for me. I feel like that's the same thing, right? Like I don't see wild Charmander. I don't see random stuff that some of you guys probably see. I don't know. I guess that is kind of cool about this game, that everything is kind of just randomized, location based, right? Tornado says, how are you? I'm doing good, man. How's your day going? Apollo says, was in the raid I was the other day. I felt honored. Nice. We must have a mutual friend somewhere. Hopefully you got something good. I don't know which raid it was, but the Voltorbius. Bonk. Missed the quick catch. Nice. Love doing that. I'm definitely going to miss this event, man. When this event's all said and done. The bonuses are just way too good. Hopefully I can recover on item storage at some point, because that's been a huge issue. Ace of the 2 says, you're randomized, BT. Thanks for the 2, man. Thanks for letting me know I'm randomized. I always knew that, but I felt like I need someone to tell me just to confirm my suspicions. But thanks for the 2, man. Always giving me the boost that I need. Telling me that I'm random and that I'm back to back. And I'm a dirty bird and other things as well. Electabuzz up there. Bonk. Electabuzz, come on. Pori, as we're talking about the Pori, I guess he's featured for this event, so maybe not so much just my area now. I always tell you what you are. You do? I thought he was itemized. Also, where the Gengars and the Scizors at? My eyeballs are saying there's none around. So if we could have some more of those, that'd be fantastic if we could do that. Bonk. There it is, dude. If you whine, it'll shine. Nah, that would have been sick. That would have been such a cool moment, but nah. It's just a dirty old Gengar. A regular one. Dude, I don't have the Ultra Balls for this, man. I cannot afford to be throwing 3 of these at you. You always have an identity with me around. Otherwise, I wouldn't know that I'm back to back. So sometimes you need that. 2. Stay in your home, man. I feel like Gengar probably has the best teeth in Pokemon. Like, I don't know if it's like crest white strips or what he does. And they're all straight too. Like, I feel like he's definitely got the best teeth. And look at that. Even the bottom row, you don't see as much. Looking pretty good. Name a Pokemon with better teeth. I'll wait. So, although Gengar and I have our differences, he's got some nice chompers in there. Gotta give him credit where credit's due. You speak too fast, brother. I will talk slow to you, Duff Cola. Is this more interesting for you to listen to? At the Pori? What about you? Gengar went for the turkey look? Wait, what? Bonk. Got a Scizor up here as well. And another Gengi. No way he's catching with that. No way. Let's go back and try to catch him, though. I guess I can feed these guys Golden Raz, right? But yeah, I don't know how he keeps his teeth like that. He still did. Dude, you didn't catch again? Rowlet's so cute. Yeah, he's all right. Turkey teeth Gengar. Turkey teeth is wild, man. Okay, we got Mr. Cranny. All the nooks and crannies. And Mr. Bugman is just like doing bug stuff. Dude, imagine finding him in your house. The crunch this guy would make after you step on him. Oh, it would be super satisfying, but also gross. Thought that was a critical. Okay, well, I don't really, whoa. I was gonna say, I don't really have the Ultra Balls to be throwing at this guy, but I want the Glorious Dust. And the route is done, giving us a check for the Basky. Crunch, I hate bugs. Yeah, I feel like, Rachel, we gotta go back. We gotta go back to the woods with big cans of Raid and retake the land from the bugs. They've taken over. Okay, 1 check for that. We'll let that sit for a sec. Let it marinate. The problem with playing over here is definitely the lack of the stops. So I like playing over here better, but if you're low on items, you can't really recoup them because there's like 1 stop for every gazillion spawns around. You don't step on Scizor, he steps on you. Yeah, he does look like he'd be gross, man. Imagine the Scizor goo that would come out of that guy. Like, you know when you step on like a big juicy bug and you hear all like their bones and stuff crunch? Bugs have bones? Don't answer that, I don't want to know. But, you know when like you step on one and it makes that crunch noise? He would have so much goo. Was the Bruxish made by a Brit? Oh my god. What is the cutest and ugliest Pokemon for you in Pokemon Go? I don't know. That's a good question, Peggy. I mean, I feel like my number 1 for cutest would have to be him. Like, look at him. He thinks he's mean, but he's just a nice little guy. And the ugliest would probably be, I mean, if I could spell, probably this guy. Maybe that guy. I don't know, maybe one of those. Hopefully we can find some Birdos though. I got to keep an eye on the Dialga, which I think we'll only have maybe 15 minutes or so. Maybe do we extend it now? I don't know. Let's check the basket quick. It's going to be not a shiny one, an 896 as the hundo. So big letdown there. Wait, Coco? Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, the mods totally had to be added, Leo. You gotta be a member of the channel. So you can be added, but that's the way to do it. The mods got all the info for you. The mods are in blue. And they are friends of the channel. They got all the info for you. I don't know if I want to extend it or not, though, with the daily. Been doing it for like quite a few hours now. Haven't seen anything too good. But it is so fun, isn't it? Would you tell me how to get a 4000 CP Pokemon? In the wild, you can't. So you can power some up with candies and Stardust and stuff, but you can't just get them as is, being 4K. Not to my knowledge. I don't think there's anything you can catch as 4K. I'm gonna have to restart, I think. Yeah, the game lag a few times has been very bad in some areas. Yeah, we're gonna restart. Like, I'm like spamming to check these guys. And that is probably restart 15 or so on the day. Is there a better way to get them? No, I just told you that's the only way to get them. You can't get them as is like that. You have to power them up. There's no way to find them in the wild as is like that. Yeah, the event Dragonite could be, I mean, game, but like that's an anomaly for sure. That's like one of the only times you could find a 4K CP Pokemon in the wild, but you can find some stuff in the high 3Ks and then power them up. CP really isn't that important for most stuff though. More so go for IVs and slowly over time power them up. I feel like one of these Sneasels should be shiny. Like, definitely one of these ones should be. Accidentally purified my shiny Dragonite? Oh, no. That's sad, man. Sorry to hear that. I have a feeling it'll come back to raids, though. Like, it wasn't the one-star Shadow raids, the Shadow Dratini for a while. I love doing those. 2K going in. It is a duck. My Shundo Primal Wiglet was 4,500 in the wilds, Banzuki. That's an anomaly as well. Not everyone is blessed to have one of those. This broke on Stardust. Dude, Tornado, this event. 4 times Stardust. I've made like close to 1 million dust today. Just from catching stuff. So put on some star pieces, take advantage of events like this. Because yeah, there's no easy really way to get Stardust free or anything. And if there was, no one would care about it. So just got to put in the work. You're an anomaly. I mean, sometimes. Mr. Quills, he kills for the quills. But yeah, you can see I catch everything I see, and for good reason. Like, we have a ton of dust, and that's one of the main reasons I do that. Not only when you're catching random stuff, you're going to encounter more hundos and nundos, but you're going to get dust. Every single mon is worth dust, so it's a waste not to catch all of them. If you have the resources, catch them all. That is literally the slogan of the franchise. Is you got to catch them all. So, I mean, some foreshadowing in there. Mr. Rat, don't like this guy. Shiny? It's gonna be hard to tell if this guy is shiny because it's not really easy to tell. It's a very, very light shiny. 2 and 3. For some reason, the Discord has been disabled. I don't know why. Really, Queenie? Like your account, it says? I don't know why. I know that you're not banned. Well, not on our end anyways. Seems bizarre. How many shiny Sneasels do you have? At least a baker's dozen. If we go to Young Sneezy and Shiny, between the two, 35, but there's 2 different variations. And there's this one too. This one wants to listen to some records and get some raw milk and stuff and have a man bun. Sorry for anyone who has a man bun. We give this guy a catch. What about you? He's not red. Why is he not red? Tell me why. He should be red. Queen made a song about that. Another one grinds the dust, exactly. That's what they're talking about. That's perfect, by the way. A+, Edwin. That is some great work right there. Let's go and dump these guys. Rinse and repeat. Just extincting Pokemon and sending them off to the farm so that Professor Willow can get out the 12 gauge and put them down. I'm just kidding. We're only half sure that he does that. Anyone else play Pokemon Unite? I never have. I've heard it's pretty sick though. I guess we'll amend our rules for this guy. Like, starters are dead to me unless they're under 100 CP because they're too hard to catch, but we'll make an exception for Cyndaquil. And Rowlet, because they're close enough. They're borderliners, right? Did he catch? Nice. You said, I'm sorry, what? I was just kidding, kind of. Imagine a documentary on Netflix comes out about Professor Willow. He's just like this like happy-go-lucky guy. And like they show him playing with like the Pokemon and taking care of them. But really he's like taking them behind the farm and old yellering them. Also, I think I see Glenn in the distance. He's going to be looking at me like, what are you saying right now? That's right, Galgy. What about you? Dude, where are the birds at? Where are the birds at, man?
Hey.
What's up, man?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Just on the grind.
Yeah.
Have a good one, man.
Good luck.
The illegal Pokemon market, exactly. And it shows like Totodiles that like used to be your buddy and stuff. They're having a good life and you send them off to Willow and now they're like in some camp against their will. What's up, Casey? This guy I guess is gonna be caught. Anything under 100 we'll go with. Man, I might extend Dialga one more time, but I don't know. We haven't seen a bird yet. We'll do that. We'll do that for now. Actually, I did see a bird around this corner, like pretty much before this parking lot. So yesterday, the day before. Game says 30 candies. They've just all been rare candies, man. Also, imagine if this shined. Oh, it would have been sick. But yeah, I've just been dumping rares. I probably dumped like 200-ish rares in there today. Maybe more. Oh my god, I knew he'd be tough to catch. But yeah, gaming, I think I have like 2,500 XLs for Dialga. Like, I've rated it a lot, but of course I use all the candies. We've level 50'd the one that I have, and then I've been burning like a couple hundred per day just on Roar Time. Like, if I go to Dialga, let's see. Yeah, 2,400 XLs, which is absurd. But cannot hang on to normal candies to save my life. Hey, what's up, CeeLo? Says, happy hunting. Thanks, man. Dude, we're almost out of Pokeballs. I gotta get back to the city so we can restock. Moltres. Oh, yeah, for the Shundo count? Yeah, check it out, man. It's bottle cap. So the thing is, it was a 14, 14, 14. So I needed one stat on each, but it's a pretty cool one to have. I mean, other than that, like we do have some other cool ones. I think this is really cool, too, because it's a Dynamax. So those are definitely some of my rarest things in my account. Yeah, CeeLo, I'm still playing it right now. Still live for me for another few hours, but such a good event, dude. Like, the dust is out of control. Like, we started today. I think I've only got up like maybe 700K today, but I've been maxing out things every single day and still just racking up the dust. I'm gonna try to spin a few more things before we throw any more, I think. Because, dude, if I run into a shiny bird, we're almost out of Pokeballs. Like, in general, that's literally all I have. The event has been that good that I'm just throwing at everything. Weather boosted cutie fly, why not? Use the dust I earned to max a Shadow Hundo Weavile. Ooh, nice. I maxed a few things in the last couple days, CeeLo. A few things were kind of just fun to do. Most notably though for shadows, we maxed this guy. So I have this hundo from before, but this is the best shadow I had. It's my favorite legendary too, so figured we go with him. What else did we max? Max this guy. He's lucky, so he's cheap. This as well. He's not quite maxed. He's a few XLs short of that, but been maxing some stuff for fun. Silo says Antonio. He sent me that, yeah. He sent me that raid invite. It would have been very tough if that would have shined. Because, like, purifying a Shadow 98 is kind of like a thing you don't do, but having a Shundo, I don't know, man. Would be pretty tempting. I know that. Shiny Volcarona goes hard. Dude, you wouldn't believe this. So that one's traded, right? I hatched this the other day. Like, literally 2 days ago. The same IV. So the lucky one has the same IV. That's what the one I powered up, but literally just hatched it out of a 10K. I think on, is it Friday night? Yeah, I think Friday night. How many shinies we got today? 6, I think. Yeah, 6 in the day. So Qwilfish, Bergmite, Starly, another Qwilfish. Picked up the minty Registeel. And this guy was caught as a Slowpoke, but we evolved him. Just for fun. What about you over here? Also, I don't know how much you guys can pick up music-wise over there. Might have to mute my mic if you guys can hear what's going on, but remember someone getting mad at me because I purified a Shadow, the Hundo Regice? Now Shadows are in raids. I mean, yeah, Regice doesn't matter that much, though. Like, it's not like it would be useful. I think I purified one of them, too, but from a raid. I don't know. It's always the age-old, like, you know, do you purify them for the hundo or not? But my thinking is if they're not useful, who cares, right? There's never going to be a day that you actually want to use Regice in raids or anything. I don't think so. What about you? Not a shiny? Rather have the hundo? Yeah, like the hundo's just cool to have for the collection instead of, yeah, a useless shadow. Like, you're not going to power up a, whatever, a Shadow 93 or whatever. What's up, Quinn? Yeah, we did that with a few. I think I do for the Reggies now have all the ones that come to raids anyways, as hundos. The Wild Shiny Venusaur today off the Incense? That's cool, man. I've only ever got that once. You wouldn't believe this. This is the only one I've ever caught. It's at the wild area, though, so this is a Mighty. But yeah, this is the only Wild Shiny Venusaur I've ever caught was a Shundo. I've seen them off the Daily Incense. They just don't shine. But yeah, of course, boosted IV rate and boosted shiny rate for that wild area event. Yeah, hopefully we can at least find one bird on the day. It's been kind of a long hunt. We've been seeing 1 to 2 birds every single day for weeks now, except for today. Adam Up says, hello, what's up, man? Would love to get a Cranidos too before this hour's done. It's not a shiny that I need. Again, I have tons, well, not tons. I have a few shinies. Just want to see this shiny, man. Any shiny luck so far? 6 in the day. The bird's squawking beside me. 1 for Davey right here. Not shiny, though. Would have been cool. But yeah, this event is just so addicting with catching everything you see for the bonuses that, like, I cannot keep Pokeballs in stock. And why would you? Like, if there's any event to waste all your balls on, it's this, because 4 times dust and XP doesn't come around hardly ever. Quite literally the best bonuses we ever see in Pokemon Go. What would you do if you happened to catch a Shundo bird? Lose my mind. So I'm playing it a little bit risky right now. Having, like, that's all I have, 67 Pokeballs. So, I mean, if I did run into a bird, if I ran out, I would Master Ball it. I wouldn't even feel bad about that. What else am I going to use them on anyways? It would be kind of cool having a shiny and a Master Ball as well. Storm says light goal was hit. Hey, thank you guys for crushing the light goal, man. Whoever wants to get the next one up there, emoji, light goal emoji. The first one I see, I'll pin. Tauros the Bull. Got Mr. Pori as well. Reese says risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, I mean, like, worst case, having 2 Master Balls, like, I wouldn't care at all if I had to use one on a bird. It's a good use of it, because other than like a hundo legendary that's going to run, what am I ever going to use those on? We'll put up EV Masters right there with the sparkles. I like that. Coming up on a pretty good bird spot, by the way. This next stop up here, I've seen quite a few birds in my time. Also, Go Plus, dude, spin, man. Go Plus just sitting here watching. 4 Pokeballs. Oh my god. I should be trying to use some golden Raz, make our catch rate a little bit better. No, dude, Qwilfish. We can't afford you doing that right now. Magnemite Nest? No, it's just randomly they're spawning here. I've seen this a couple times today with like random stuff like Zubats too. Tyranitar? Dude, that would have been so sick in a bird spot. That would have been such a cool shiny. So I have a heartbreak to tell you guys. If anyone watched the stream from GoFest Global, I was in a raid and I put the Go Plus on catch. Lost a shiny wild Tyranitar. So, yeah, that was one of the worst ever. Oh, dude, no. We're about to get network error, man. See how the ball's not rocking? The only way to fix this is to hit run. But it's an incense spawn. So there's a chance that we're going to lose this. We probably do, but that's the only way to get out of here. Yeah, dude. What a time to get that glitch, man. Oh, my God. Whatever. It wasn't shiny or anything, but... I'm going to restart the game. Dude, imagine that happening with a bird. Oh my, dude, imagine that with a bird. I would cry if that happened with a bird. But yeah, failing a Tyranitar sucks. Bad time for a glitch. Oh well, could have been worse. Of all times, this is the first time we've seen that glitch today. And it's on a cool spawn. Niantic hates you, yeah. I mean, unless it was a random hundo, though, I don't really care. Wasn't gonna keep it, but still kind of silly. What's your best shiny at GoFest? I don't know. Probably usability wise, probably this guy. Shiny 96 in the background is pretty cool. Caesar again. That is not a shiny. Man, we are getting desperately low on Pokeballs right now. And hopefully we find a big city birdie over here, dude. We've been grinding for hours with the Daily Incense on the entire stream. The first time in a while we haven't seen a bird. This gives us the Voltorbius Maximus. I think Niantic and Scopely would fix their, use their brain power to fix glitches instead they use the, yeah, for the raid pass trick. I know. It's infuriating, man. There's so many things they could do. Caesar's an absolute menace. He does not want to be caught easily. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way. Golden Raspberry, excellent Ultra Ball. This guy's still not catching. Like, come on. I think we'll try down by the water here. This is a little bit off the beaten path of like where I usually grind my Daily Incense, but we did actually see a bird here pretty recently. It was that one day we saw the bird as the last spawn in the incense. Dude, this guy needs to stop. We can't afford to throw any more at him. The band playing over here. Doing some band stuff. We still got a decent amount of time on the Daily Incense though, so I'm not sweating too much yet. Don't know if we'll extend it again though, just because you'd think we would have seen a bird or something rare by now. He doesn't want to go in the ball. No, he doesn't like it in there. These guys are rocking out over there. Come on. Stay in your home, Wooloo. Nice and easy now. Gonna make sure we're spinning the stops. I don't trust the Go Plus anymore. What is this grunt? Let's rock and roll. Perfect time to see that one. Those guys are cheering for the birds, by the way. That's what they're cheering for. Lunch is rocking out with their Wiglets out, helicoptering. This would have been a cool shiny. Dude, this with that background would have looked amazing. Cool to see, though. Don't see too many Amoras around. He didn't catch either. Gonna say that thing better catch now. Reese says, sorry, not Reese. Nick says gonna head out getting quite tired. Hey, no worries, man. Congrats on your shundo today. That's a huge win, man. I'm pumped for you, but thanks for everything you do here. And yeah, congrats on that shundo. That is cuckoo bananas, man. We're gonna walk through this park and hopefully find ourselves a buzzer beater birdo up here. Took some inspiration today. Had a nice long daily, sadly no birds. Yeah, I mean, every now and then, I mean, for me, I really trust the areas that I go to find birds, but you can just get unlucky and sometimes not find them. Not giving up yet though. Still lots of Daily Incense to go. If you had a ball game, no, it's like a concert over there. Not like that big of a setup or stage or anything, just kind of a truck with like a band in it and stuff. Been there for hours though. Bonk, what about you? So in here, I've seen some birds under this gym, and then like the other side of the park, we've seen some birds under the other gym. So there's a couple of bird spots here, Gengar as well. Not a shiny, would have been cool. My God. Wow, he caught with a terrible throw. Nice. Needed that. Dratini. Dude, not pink. That would have been really cool. That's pretty random. He's not part of the event. He's just a random wild Dratini. Pretty awesome. Hey, BC's been a member for 9 months. Dude, that's crazy. It says, what's up? Not much, man. We're playing the last day of this Ultra Unlock. But dude, thank you so much for supporting the channel for 9 months. That's absolutely absurd. Make sure you guys drop a W in the chat for the one and only BCZ. Hopefully life's treating you good. Hopefully you had fun with this event too. This event's been really nice. Hopefully that brings in the bird luck for us. Nothing else has seemed to work so far. Knight says gonna be a Memby tomorrow. Nice. I mean, it's up to you, man. Obviously I appreciate it, but it's up to you. We'll see if we can make it down G-Bird Avenue before, oh, it's a wild Lapras, a real one this time. That would have been cool with the sky. Yeah, we'll see if we can make it down G-Bird Avenue one more time before the Daily Incense expires. Is that a level 1? It is. That's cool. Would have been a 6 shiny to get that. So lucky with the shiny Dragalges, can you imagine? I guess they could have been shiny at the wild area. Actually, this one's low. We'll catch this. I suppose. He fits the bill. What about you? How's there been no hundos yet, man? Done a lot of catching today. Also, I really need to rack my brain and think of what I'm gonna max out, because I wanted to 50 max a few Pokemon with you guys today, but I don't know what. Trying to think of what would be a good investment for that. Panzuka says we're gonna rock down to G-Bird Avenue, and then we might take it higher. Free says thanks, Panzuka. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head. Oh, same. The Daramaka here. The bouncy boy. Evie says, CBT heading to school, unfortunately. Hey, no worries. Thanks for being here today. Sorry, but did you get an invite? I don't think so. I don't think I saw any invites. I could have missed it, but I don't think I saw any. Something for Master League? But Lando, that's a good thing. Good thing to bring up. So it kind of breaking my golden rule here. I don't really max out 98. I'm more of a hundo or bust type of guy. What do you guys think? Lando is pretty sick, right? Still a good raid attacker too. It's a good ground type. Very good in Master League. What do you guys think about that? Like, I just know down the line I might get a hundo, right? That's my big thing. If I might get, I mean, I probably will with the amount that I raid. BCZ says, send it. Such a good raid attacker. I got the Hunder. Dude, Reese, if I had the Hundo, that thing would already be maxed for sure. You know what? With you fine people here, it's only dust. We make more of it every day. Okay, 400k dust going in. Level 50 Lando. It's a functional Hundo. Indeed, Jerry. That's still cool though, right? Like and it's got the special move on it as well. The thing is, it's pretty much the same as having a Hundo. It's gonna do the same damage more or less. It's just missing 1 HP point. It's not that big of a deal. But we still have some more dust to spend. We still got another 2.85 mil. So, while I'm at this light, let me see. Is there anything like I haven't powered up that's in the power up tag? A lot of these I have to take out of here because these are already level 50. How close is this? I know it's not good for raids really, but Hundo of that would be kind of cool. Hundo Heracross? That seems like a good investment. Do I go with that? Or do I go with, I think I have a shiny 98 of that. Dude, Heracross might be a good idea, right? Yeah, I know, Jerry. It's just on the eyeballs. Looks different, but find a Mega Charizard. Doesn't keep his hat when Mega, yeah. Yeah, most of them don't do that. It's like Absol as well. If you have the Absol with the sunglasses on, the Mega doesn't have the sunglasses. Unfortunately. But yeah, if we go to Heracross, that's what I was going to show you before. I have this guy. See, the problem with him is it's not 15 attack. So almost a Shundo Heracross. Or do we go with the Hundo Cross? I don't know, man. They're both pretty sick. I think he has a pretty high CP, doesn't he? Not that high, 3506. Decisions, right? Banzuki and BCs who think the shiny 98. Spin some stoppers. Bonk. Oh my god, I thought that was a Zapdos. Dude, what is the bird luck today? Where are the birds at? We got another like 8 minutes on Daily Incense. I might just run this out, man. I don't know if we'll extend this today or not. Both. Gotta go with my pink shinies. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna regret this, right? Like, it's pretty awesome. I don't have the XLs, never mind. That's apparently off the table. How don't I have the Heracross XLs? Never mind. All right. Waiting at another light, we'll have a check here. That's crazy to me, I don't have the XLs. What else in here? Most of this is already level 50 stuff. Or stuff that I know I'm not gonna level 50. That's level 50 already. Ooh, that swine is pretty. That's almost a Shundo swine. Would only be 288. That's definitely one to consider. Yeah, almost a Shundo swine, dude. I know it's been outclassed a little bit. But I don't know, that's kind of cool. Christian says that's my problem, yeah. You know why though? Regardless of how much you raid Heracross, not a legendary, so you get guaranteed XLs just for beating a raid for any legendary, but you don't actually get them for him because yeah, he's just a 3-star raid boss. So I think that makes sense why I don't have the XLs too. All right, G-Bird Avenue is that straight up here by the pink egg. So we'll walk down there. Hopefully it pays off some bird luck. The moldy swine. But man, I really hope we find a bird. Really, really hope, because it's been a heavy investment today. Also, new boxes in the shop. Guess we could use these right now. Are any of these good? That one's not that bad, I guess. We need passes. It's got some ultras in there. And nothing too great. Take a trip down to Florida for the XLs. Dude, I have so little Pokeballs right now. This isn't even funny. Using these ones for my free gift in here. Cranny. Not a shiny. We can cross here. Okay. Come on, man. I've seen some birds before this tree too. But I really hope we can clutch up on a Birdus. A Birdimus Maximus. Dragalge reminds me of Skittles? Really? Might have to just shiny check some stuff for a bit, because who knows? We run into a shiny bird. I honestly think it might be a struggle to catch it with like 30-ish Ultra Balls, right? You never know. The first one I caught was like 80 something, I think. If only I had a surplus of dust. My thing is, I'm willing to spend anything that's over 50. But I like to make sure it's like smart stuff too though, right? Like stuff that's like at least gonna get some use out of. Another thing I was doing too, if we go to my recent, I wonder if I have anything lucky that's worth doing in here. That's already level 50. That's gonna be a Zard. I'm just waiting for Blastburn to be a move you can evolve to. So hopefully one event has that. That's already level 50'd. I think a lot of these are kind of like so-so IVs. Decent of these. These are some random traded one. That one's already level 50. Yeah, most of the ones that were like half decent lucky, I level 50 just for fun. Chris says the Scuba Chew. Yeah, if that was shiny. Thing is, I only got the one Scuba Chew. This guy right here, and OGs of the channel would know, it took me 1.5 million to get this guy in power-up quests. So, I mean, it would be cool to shiny or lucky trade this guy. But I don't know. I remember the struggle now that I keep him. What about you? No cranberry. Right, we're on G-Bird Avenue. We have 4 minutes left. So might have to extend it like a little bit so we can get down here. I want to make sure we cover the whole street and stuff, but how many Cranidos XLs do I have now? Because I level 50, I think 2 of them. I think I level 50 to shiny and the hundo that we had. Struggle must have been real, dude. It was insane. And like that was me like doing that before I had dust like this too. Like, so like when I started streaming, I think because that event was last August. And I maybe had at the time like 3 million dust. So spending half of it on power-up quests is kind of ridiculous, but we got them in the end. Shelgon here. Pepperidge Farm remembers. They were there. Sneasel is a 1 in 64 shiny, yeah. Indeed. Dude, it's just so tempting to catch everything with the dust out there. Literally so tempting. And also, too, don't forget, it unfortunately won't be on stream because she's not here, but we're going to be lucky trading these today. Me and Garlic swapping shiny lucky Goldango. So, dude, I really hope one of us gets a Shundo. This, even with the gold background, is going to be a win in itself. Even if the IVs suck, I can't wait for this trade tonight. And I'll make sure I record it and stuff, too. So, good or bad, you'll see the clip. I can't wait. Shundo luck, can't wait. Yeah, me too. Yeah, last night was devastating. So, last night I finally get feeling better. What? In the wild? Anyways, I finally get feeling better last night. And then we're going to go trade them. And she's like, I'm going to evolve mine now, and then we'll trade it. And we looked, and she has 996 coins. You need 999. So, we couldn't do that, unfortunately. But she's got the gold lure today. So, we're going to run that, hopefully restock and a lot of storage for the both of us and get the coins. That was cool, though, man. Wild Rhydon. I wonder if it was good. That's not Daily Incense either. That was just in the wild. Terrible IVs, but whatever. Wanted to get the shiny Gimmighoul, just didn't happen for me. Oh, dude, here we go. Ready? Oh, it's not shiny. Oh, my God. No, man. This has been such a long Daily Incense. Like, it's such a long Daily Incense. Finally get a bird. Dude, you see how far he was behind me? I think he spawned in late. I think he spawned in kind of late, but here we go, man. Drop a like for some catch luck. Great throws catch the birds. This is like 3 hours into the Daily Incense, keeping our bird streak alive. And here we go, dude. This would be a sick catch. Here we go. The great throw, come on. Not even a roll. And gone. This guy, man. This guy really does that. Oh, that's so annoying. We got 1 minute left. You know what? I'll do the minimum extension. That he didn't even think about it. He literally just left immediately. We'll do this. I mean, it's still good to see, though. I'm happier to have that than not a bird, because this has been, you know, multiple hours fun in the Daily Incense. So, good to see him, but dang. Why didn't he shine also, man? Like, our streak... Okay, the game's frozen. Hold on. Game's running well. Anyways, yeah. Dude, we've been seeing birds every single day for a while now. They just will not shine. It makes no sense. That was very bizarre, though. He spawned in after me. Like, he literally spawned in, like, after me, which was nuts. Yo, Lil Tank with a 20 says, if I donate like this, can you add a random viewer? You choose who? Oh my God, man, what a kind guy. Dude, thank you, Lil Tank. You know what? I'll let you pick. You can pick, man. But thank you so much, dude, for the 20 bomb. Let's get to the W's in the chat. Lil Tank donating so that someone can be added on stream today. What a nice thing to do. I'll let you pick, man. I don't know how I could do that fairly. It's gonna look like I'm picking favorites, so I'll let you pick. But thank you so much, dude. What a legend. What a guy. Right after our bird encounter. That's so thoughtful, says Chris. That's what I'm thinking too. That's a super nice thing to do. What's up? Flannel says he's got a 14.66 shadow bag on. Think it's worth it, or should I wait for the 15? I would wait, man. If I were you, I'd probably wait. But man, we saw a bird. Oh, dude, it's so bittersweet that we saw that bird, man. He spawned in behind me too. Like, I think that was on the map for a little while. What about you? Random number till 151. Okay, Lil Tank, are you picking the number or am I? That's a good idea. You can only comment once. And yeah, Lil Tank, are you gonna pick the number or you want me to do it? What flavor bird was it? It was kind of a zesty orange bird right there. This guy right here. Again, cool to see, but it ran away. After multiple hours of Daily Incense, though, feels good to actually see one on the day. Mr. Quillard, what about you? Okay, Lil Tank's gonna pick the number. Bird Avenue works. Dude, Dean, that's the first one I've seen on G-Bird Avenue in a while. That's like an OG bird spot right there. Very cool though, man. Awesome to see a bird. Hundo number didn't go up yet, unfortunately. Noah says, asked about the Sneasel, open my game, got a shiny, it is a 93, nice. Nice, let's go, off the Daily Incense, okay. Picking up this guy. We'll take him, he's boosted, but he's a sick looking shiny. Pretty good timing on that guy too. Okay, and boom, well, we tried. What about you? Never mind, that's just some stuff and some things. But dude, 7 shinies on the day. Not too shabby, and a bird scene. Some stuff from there. Dude, I'm so low on Pokeballs, I'm actually very worried. If we see, dude, if that bird would have shined, it would have been kind of close. Would have been kind of close to try to catch him within that amount of balls. Let's heal these boys up. Do that as well. 2 Hundo Voltorbs. Nice. I haven't got any Hundos from those quests, like the catch 10s and stuff. Got a couple shiny Qwilfish, which is cool, but I wanted the Hundo Qwilfish really bad. May have to Master Ball? I mean, may have been Master... Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with that, though. Master Balling a shiny bird, I wouldn't even care. because I have no plans for my Master Balls right now. Reed's got a Shundo Zorua extra medium right in the middle. What about you? My God. Game lag. Dude, that looks so cool. The background with him looks so nice. All right, we got 1:42. I don't know. I'm very happy that we saw a bird, don't get me wrong. But I don't know if I'm going to extend it again. Mainly because we're like running out of resources too. Old text says you guys can keep guessing. No one's hit it. No one's hit the mark yet. Flannel says, what would you consider more impressive, a shiny G-Bird or a base G-Bird caught in a Pokeball? I mean, I obviously like the shiny birds better, but yeah, like, dude, a regular bird in a Pokeball is 10 times harder to catch. So we're talking about, like, yeah, harder to catch, definitely that. Bonk. Some stop spins in here. Cranidos. Dude, we'll do this one more time, man. One more time, and I'll go up this random street here, just in case. Just because we saw that bird a few minutes ago. I'm trying to go up near like where the stops are so we can spin, hopefully replenish. Rachel got it first, no way. That's hilarious. But what do we do now? Because Rachel's already on the list. You can find a way to re-gift it or something, or yeah, you can either pick someone, or I don't know, we could do some kind of a Discord giveaway too, I guess. Probably makes more sense to give to someone that's actually watching the streams, though. Braviary shiny, nice. Nice, Queenie, that's sick. I don't have that, actually. Like the Hisuian one that's in the raids right now, I don't have. It looks really sweet. Little Tank says, Dean's on the friends list. Dean is on the list. What about you? Rachel's thinking of a number between 1 and 30. My God, dude, Clauncher, come on, man. Can we get the red Cranidos? That would be very, very nice. You'll leave it for Rachel? Okay. Either way, thank you for doing that, man. That's a kind thing to do. That's a very nice thought to even have, man. I don't think we've ever seen that before, so really appreciate that, man. Helping some other people in the community. Cranberry-a-dose? Oh yeah, that dude, the Cranberry-a-dose is so nice. Like, look at that guy. And actually, this one we evolved. I hatched this on the Adventure Week last year. Almost a Shundo. So sick. Got a bunch of catch 10. Sweet. Bonk. Granidos. Okay, so this hour should be done now, right? I think. They should all be flipping. Yeah, they are. It's a weird deer up there. Do I care about weird deer? Probably not that much. Bag on. We're back to this hour with bag-ons and Magikarps and bears. Oh my. Fish, come on. Come on. No, it would have been so cool. The bag on. Ooh, Mushroom Man, we gotta catch. He's weather boosted too, probably gonna be kind of tough. Actually stayed in, nice. We're probably slowly working our way back to the 53 mil again. Random Caterpie over here. Pokeball's dangerously low right now. Like scary low. You know what? We'll do this one more time. I'm trying to walk in areas where we can restock, but like as I get a Pokeball, I'm throwing it right away. I can't help myself. The event's too good, man. The event's done in 2 hours, so like, whatever, right? I'll get these back eventually, spinning some stops, but for now, I'm just trying to catch everything I see. Okay, number 1 gives us a bird going caught. Number 2 is, it's pretty close. 34 is the hundo, so that was kind of close. $6.9, a good time ruined by a period. Oh my god. What a Banzuki. Dude, the Go Plus is sitting here watching. We're in dire need of Pokeballs right now. The Go Plus does not seem to care. He does not seem to care at all. Is the winning is for winners one, is that's one of the starters, isn't it? I could be wrong. Let me check. Banzuki says you read it out loud. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have read that. All right, here we go. What are you gonna do with Banzuki? I don't know. I brought the wrong team to this, by the way. If you need help, BCZ, I might. I'm just trying to rock the Daily Incense for the remainder right now, but if you need a hand, I can help. So this is a check for a Shiny Shadow Bulbasaur. This would be really cool to get. I always obviously prefer to get the Charmander ones, but since we can't pick, this one will do. In the back is the Zard. Watch the Shundo Galarian Moltres clip, so sick. Hey, thanks, Victor. Yeah, so nice, man. I was pretty pumped to finally get that in the account. It's another trip to BTHR office for Banzuki. It really is. 3rd time this week for Banzuki. We're just farming down a fire type with a fire type right now. All right, these are extremely low odds, but this can be shiny, which is pretty sick. So hopefully this shines, man. Okay, there we go. Some stuff and some things. Way too many. Way too many animations. And shiny, come on. No, it's not. I couldn't tell you if this is good or bad. Might be really good. You don't see this grunt too often though, so I'm always down to do these. 2, 3, nice. But are you good? He is very much not good. We'll continue on our merry way here, looking for birds and other things as well. Starly's a no. Do you have any shiny shadows? Nundos? No. I have shiny shadows, not Nundos though. Shiny, actually got a shiny shadow today. Oh my god, my spelling is A+. But yeah, we have 43 in the account, which I think is pretty nice. Obviously a lot of them are from raids and stuff, but a good amount. Dude, Tranquil again. That's like the 4th one of these today, dude. That is pretty stinky. Flamingo says, streamer. Viewer, how you doing? Blame the heat. We're blaming the heat. Nobody has guessed the number yet, though. I guess. You guys let me know if someone did get it and I missed it, but really lucky. Yeah, I feel like if anyone that plays this much, though, is going to have similar type of results, right? Luck does factor into it quite a bit, but people often are like, man, how do you get everything? But the reality is I play, 40 plus hours a week, and most players play like 3, so that's probably why. I see the same comments on everyone's videos. Other people that stream or make YouTube videos, everyone's like, man, why are you guys so lucky? The fact is they're just playing more than most people, right? Some people do get very lucky, I'll agree, but most of it is just kind of brute force of playing. Let's check what this is too, just in case. In case like a dragon or something like that. Nah, I don't think so. We're gonna loop down this little street here. I have seen some birds here from time to time, so I figured why not? So we'll run across the road. And dude, absurdly low on Pokeballs. Like, the lowest I've been for a while. I guess we had one stream the other day we ran out, but Toddling around. I have to shiny check a few things now just because we don't have anything weather boosted I'll catch, but we don't have enough Pokeballs to accommodate. Seems like the luck just doesn't hit and sometimes it's off the charts. Yeah, that's exactly how it goes, right? Even for me, like anyone who watches the streams all the time, I've had some where I go 7-8 hours and don't see a shiny and like grinding, like playing hard and stuff, just having some bad luck. And then other days like today, we just get a ton, so you never know. You're in the red on Pokeballs? Yeah, we're in trouble. If we see a shiny bird though, we got the only Pokeballs that matter, the Masters, but we did see a bird. Now, I don't know if he'll still be on the recent. Probably not, right? That was kind of a while ago. We saw him kind of recently though. What's the command to delete Pokemon? This is just one I use on the go, so 0, 1 to 2 star and not shiny and not legendary and age 0. Age 0 just means today. But I just use that tag while I'm on the go. Just so it's easier. Like I do clean up my bag more extensively off stream. It's just not very fun for people to watch me like dissect through my bag. I don't think anyone wants to watch someone stream themselves cleaning out their bag. I commented streamer luck on one of your recent shorts. Someone replied with fake. Yeah, I mean, dude, I've had people tell me that like my videos are photoshopped. Someone told Garlic the other day that he knows that all my comments are bots or something. It's like, I know all these people in person, but yeah. I don't know, people are wild, man. They get some crazy ideas in their brains. PvP IVs, it's not good for that. I mainly am a hundo type of guy. I like raid attackers and Master League Pokemon. But like, that's kind of why I was gonna say that filter is not really good for everyone. It's good if you're just looking for like hundos. Reese says, good night, ladies and Wiglets. Stay safe, I'll catch you tomorrow. And oh my God, Banzuki. Thanks, man. Thanks for everything today, as always. We'll definitely get talking tomorrow. Also, how my showcase is looking. 122. Some dirty bird taking my first place spot. How many points do they have? Is it double XL? How much is that one? Okay, come on, show me the points. Nah, I'm not gonna win that. That's fine. We'll get 122, I guess. What's up, Adam? I've been doing all the raids I've seen. Just not a whole lot around. We've done pretty much every raid I've run into today, but yeah, there's not a whole lot spawning in. Getting sniped off the showcases, yeah. People are looking out for them. It's almost like they want to win them too. And we got a fish, might be the last spawn on the Daily Incense. Which is fine. A GG's to the Daily. I highly doubt we'll get one more spawn. We did see a bird, and we got lots of shinies so far on the day. Only 2 of the shinies came from the Daily Incense, but it is what it is. That was roughly a 4-hour Daily Incense, right? Started at 2:15, it's 6:10 right now, so not bad. At least we saw a bird. It's always just fun, man. Like the Daily, like, it's just unlimited fun. As long as you have the rare candies and dust to do that, it keeps me entertained for hours. It's so fun You just keep going and doing your thing, you know, doing some raids or whatever the event is. But there's always that small chance in the background that you're going to encounter a bird off the Daily Incense. I love that. Drinking coffee now, waiting for my flight to France. Oh, nice, man. Well, safe travels. Hopefully it goes well for you. Which is your favorite bird? I like Moltres, so we actually bottle capped this one. It was a 14, 14, 14. So I did increase one stat on each, but we do have the Shundo of him, which I think is sick. A very cool Shundo to have. The PhD Pikachu I do have. Haven't claimed it yet though, so it's literally just sitting in my my medals, right? If we go down here, this one right here, so an exciting Pikachu. If I click that, it's right there. But we're gonna wait because I'm gonna let one day. Kristen was gonna check this for me at GoFest. Some stuff came up, so whenever I run into Kristen, she loves PhD Pikachu. She'll claim that, and it'll be a hundo or we're not friends anymore. So yeah, just kidding, kind of. Hey, what's up, Antonio? Says, congrats on the Hisuian Lilligan. Hey, thanks, man. How's your day been? We saw one bird today. We got some cool shinies. Some decent ones anyways. Most notably the Registeel, which is really cool. Bad IVs, but this was caught before stream. On stream, we have 7 so far, I think. That was caught as a Slowpoke, but still pretty cool. What's up, Ginger? Larvitar as well. Got to catch some more Mons. Pull a few out of the stack. The catch 20 can give you the Hisuian Sneasel or the Growlithe, which I mean, I'd rather have the Sneasel in this case, I think. But there we go. This gives us, it's not a shiny. 841's pretty bad too. Shinies are cool, especially the Caesar. Yeah, man, the Caesar, this is the second one I got this event, actually. Rob and I are discussing a trip to Canada. Need to renew our passports, hoping we can make that happen soon. That'd be awesome. That would be cool. It would be the best of times. I'm kind of hoping that they're going to have an in-person event for the wild area this year, or like whatever they do as like the November event. That'd be really cool. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they will or not. And if they do, they might be Japan only again. Like that's what they did last year. The wild area was Japan only. Okay, a single 10K. We've seen a few days ago, Shiny Larvesta can come from one single 10K. Here we go. We got, that's the tank, 491? No. For science, though, we'll look at them. What am I going to do with my 13 shiny Eevees? Just trade them. I mean, you and Kenneth can swap them. Maybe they'll turn into something good. I always like to just trade my extras because you never know what's going to turn into a Lucky or Shundo, perhaps. You never know. Wonder what we got to for XP today. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, this event, like, just absolutely crushed it. Almost back to 53 million again after we spent all that. Got a Larvesta from a 2K. That's crazy. Little Tank says transfer them. Well, dude, we're pretty much out of resources completely. So on that note, I think we're going to wrap for the day. Thank you guys for being here, man. 7 shinies caught. A bird encounter. Also, we'll continue the friends list giveaway spot that Little Tank was so kindly enough to do on next streams. Make sure you're there. We'll get someone picked. But thank you guys so much for being here. We'll be live again tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you know when to go live and all that stuff. But have a fantastic night. I'll see you guys in the next one.